It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. Off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, Maiyegun don't come, my people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, and in the torchlight every corner, Maiyegun don't come, okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder. Maiyegun don't come. My people make we shout. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun don't come. This one not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Maiyegun don't come. My people make you shout. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun don't come. This man not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come. Aha. Now you not done here. All these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want make the common man get waiting suppose get for this country. Una never hear something. Now go hear one. Maiyegun, you go show na paper. Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun la mo do. Maiyegun diary, number one.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are joining from. And this is Maiyegun Live.
Maiyegun today, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Maiyegun diary, number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun diary, number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun diary, number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun diary, number one.
Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends and tell them that Maiyegun is here, right? And let me know if the audio is perfect enough for everyone, especially you tonight.
Politico.
There is a new one in the lexicon of the wordsmith. Unknown God man.
And yes, we like Baba Babewure. And yes, we like Bijo Igbadire. And yes, we like
Today. Thank you. There is something called caveat. It is like saying bias, beware. And sometimes this is what is missing in the jihadi group called APC, Egbekegbe, full of so much dishonesty, among other things. If they had told anyone, then that's bias, beware. This group is the group of heartless, well, cold-hearted, and then heartless, mindless, vicious people who never really mean well for anyone. Seriously. But they didn't warn anybody. And it is better for me to possibly be one of those that will warn you so that you get to know what you're actually dealing with seriously as well. APC, Egbekegbe. In fact, hang on. There's a guy who said it better. Kind of felt like I'm going to start from that part. The man who was one of them.
APC is a grand fraud. Expert liars. They are first-class propagandists. They thrive on propaganda. They have spent so much money on media to cover them up.
Now, they are like the evil or devil incarnate in their deed, and then everything they get involved in, their existence and all that. Why am I saying this? We are talking about a group of people who are living in their own world, bubble. Nigeria is collapsing right before their eyes. They are the contributor to that. Nigeria has been torn apart, completely divided. They are the architect of all of that. But guess what? In that same Nigeria, they still believe that they are untouchable, indisposable, and in fact, Lord of the Manor, our own Lord and Saviors. So whatever they do, just believe they are doing it in your interest, even if you know that is not true. You are expected to swallow it if you like. Maybe you should just die in silence. That is the conglomeration of a sadistic human beings you would ever come across. And to make it look like it's all right, what they do is that they normalize it. Okay? They came in, they legalized corruption. You've seen through all of that. They came in, right? They glorify incompetence. And they continue to issue different awards to themselves to say, well done. But guess what? In reality, Nigeria is done for. No thanks to these rogues. They have access to power. That is the reason why whatever they do, if you are not dumb, if you are not that daft, seriously, right? You will know how much it directly and indirectly affects you. And that's why you have to be alarmed, though. Not even just to be alerted, though. Alarmed. And don't ever fall into the category of the rogues who are also going to be the rogues who are their lackeys, who are also going to be their their marketers who tell you, normalize it. These criminals came, right? When they destroyed your Naira completely beyond any recovery. Yeah? They decided to start printing the money themselves. Right? Then the department that is normally given the reliable, at least something closer to the reality of the ruins, the economic ruins that these rogues have brought upon you, the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics. The guy in charge of that, when he started releasing the true figures of the ruins they are bringing upon you, what did they do? They removed him and brought in another person that could help them doctor the figure. But in reality, you walking on the street, you shouting after them, jumping up and down, one like you are the victims. You are those who are feeling the brunt, aren't you? But don't make it look so much, because I'm talking about the ruins and destructions these guys have done. They are supposed to be people who will be preparing to run out of town with what they have done to Nigeria, but they are not done yet. They told you to normalize it, get used to it. If you can't feed properly anymore, that depends on the type of food you are interested in. They began making people live wretchedly. Like, get used to it. Come on. Nigeria is, you don't have to live, why do you want to have a comfortable life that you are eating a better food? Why do you want to eat rice every day? Why? Why can't you just find gari? But there is no gari. If there is no gari, you can try agbado. That's the economy they created. Today, Nigeria is in -0, right? Half of the population is officially unemployed. I'm talking about over 100 people, 100 million people, 100 million people jobless. As you are watching this video, the wreck brought upon Nigeria by the APC, they did everything to make all of us believe, say, Nigeria is an Islamic country. Honestly speaking, you just need to visit all those, they call them MDAs. Since this APC, came in, they widened the gap of the division among the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria, right? And they continue to build on that. Now, they are doing their best to make sure that wherever anything they lie to you, national prayer, Muslims, Christians, and all of them coming together to pray for Nigeria, all those charade, yeah? APC, further plan, as further plunge, no, not plunge, they further throw in a big wheel or a wedge, a wedge into that your bogus unity in religion, and they are not slowing down. Why? They will tell you to get used to it. Yeah, get used to it. Come on. That's not a big deal. They are killing us, they are kidnapping us. What is all this? They want land. If you can't give them your land, then get used to being killed or kidnapped. Get used to it is what they say, right? Oh, why? But you promised us one refinery every year. It's been 7 years. All of the refineries you met are completely dead now. No single one is built. Get used to it. Same way they are bringing this up. And listen, when they do it, they do that kind of, they do it forcibly. Through forcible propaganda. If not, you and me, let's just say, we just want to take it back a bit and say, why are you so angry about, they are Muslim, this or that? Why are we so moved and all that? The same way you are wondering, why are people so concerned? Is because of the following. What is the reason for bringing God-known men? What do they call them? Unknown God men. Unknown God men dressed like bishop, dressed all of that, and they were given recognition as representative of why? Why did they have to go that far? Is because that is how much they are ready to go to believe in their own word, an alternative reality they have created that they now have to force on the rest of you and say, live with it. Do you get that now? That is why you see Christians right now. You see Muslims right now. APC, Egbekegbe, Fufuselas. They are finding different means of spinning this. Are they not Nigerians? But what they are trying to avoid is this. Okay? In northern Nigeria, are you listening to me? In northern Nigeria, it is easier for a whole cow, that big cow, to walk through the hole. You see that needle hole? It's easier for a whole FT cow to walk through that needle hole than for any Christian from any part of Nigeria. Yeah? to independently become the leader of Nigeria. Because why? They are the fanatic Islamic North have been doing all it will take them for decades. I am talking about things that have spanned over 100 years to present northern Nigeria as a Islamic region of Nigeria. So if you are not a Muslim, your life is hanging in the balance. And that's how it has been in northern Nigeria. So because of this fanaticism that the rest of Nigeria now come to, many of us now, when they gave birth to us, we grew up to realize that, you better don't misbehave about Islam. If you see anything, they can start killing people in northern Nigeria. So be careful. Oh. So as children, we were warned. So we're born into it. Now imagine those who were born there in northern Nigeria. So the fanatics are the ones who gained access to power. Do you get that now? So all their life, they have done everything to silence, to erase anything that is, according to them, un-Islamic from northern Nigeria. The reason why you have all this historic bloodbath, mostly from northern part of Nigeria. You know the victims? They are the Christians. It is there. They don't like you saying it the way I just said it now. What the Maiyegun, we should be talking about unite. Uniting people, killing them silently for the sake of Nigeria. Don't say it like that. It's going to cause this or that. No. It's not me. They've been killing people because of this. So leadership to them should come from the people of that Islamic faith. I'm still coming back to the rest of us in Nigeria. I'm talking about those from northern Nigeria. They are supposed to be from the north. Abi? The rest of Nigeria believe that the northern Nigeria is Islamic religion, Islamic region. But it is not. All the clashes, all the killings are coming from where? They are coming from those who believe that infidels are trying to this is how it is. Power Tozu in northern Nigeria is purely religious. 100% religion. Because of this, there are some areas that are like 12 states in northern Nigeria that has enforced the Sharia. In those states, if you are a Christian in those states and you are able to go to church, you are able to practice and all of that, it is considered as a privilege. I'm not joking, no. That's how Nigeria is. But I'm still coming back to that APC, cashing in on that. Right? So, from that part, if you are a Christian, you are living within the rules set by these rogues, not the rules or the law set by Nigeria. That is why when they kill anybody for blaspheming, for example, if you suddenly decided to, if you are a Christian, they know you are a Christian, right? And then suddenly you decided to go and dress up as an imam, and you started like probably pretending that you are a Muslim or something, that can cost not just you, your life, right? It can cost the lives of the people in your entire community, and not from there, including other cities from northern Nigeria who are far, far away from where that happened. That is a risk that even your parents will warn you if you want to live in peacefully in northern Nigeria. If you are relocating to northern Nigeria, your family member from southern Nigeria will tell you, be careful of this, be careful of that. At that moment, that's the moment you realize that there are two Nigeria. Yes. So when these terrorists from northern Nigeria who are in control of power, when they gain access to federal power, it is the same replication. So this is where they now manage to compromise. They know that in southern Nigeria, nobody really carries that religion of a thing like that. We have fanatics, so we have Weri in Yoruba land, we have Weri, religious Weri, Christian, Muslim, fanatics in southern Nigeria too. Show you the hear me? But as everybody mad rich, you get where the boundary of your madness. You cannot say because something happens somewhere you decrease and you want to start attacking people in any part of southern Nigeria. Trust me, you go collect. They know that. But it is part of the bigger Nigeria. So when leadership comes, right, because of this, you know what? You may be fanatics in northern Nigeria. You may be doing all of this and then suppressing and doing all of that and getting away with it, calling it peaceful when we know it's not, right? In southern Nigeria, if you want to see want this Nigeria to be, you have to mix everything. Now, this mix of everything that they called privilege, for those they call this jihadists, what they call the minority in northern Nigeria, the Christians, other religion, and those from other ethnic nationality as well, from northern Nigeria, their existence, their life every day, is like a privilege. Now, that same mentality is what these rogues who gain access to federal power in Nigeria, that's exactly what they are now according us, all of us who come from southern Nigeria. We don't want Fulani terrorists. What do you mean you don't want Fulani terrorists? Are you crazy? You cannot ban them. But there are some of you who have banned open grazing in northern Nigeria. Yes, we are the only ones who can tell you when you can do this or that. We want to control our resources. We don't need to be shared. No. You cannot do that. We will be the one to say that to you. Then when it now comes to leadership, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, to these fanatics from northern Nigeria, you are an infidel. Of course, you are an infidel. So this fear, this entrenched fear that has maintained this power for these rogues that have now taken over Nigeria, it is this fear that those who come from southern Nigeria who wanted to be relevant politically, they want to be called this or that, they are ready to kiss asses and let them have the free passes on whatever they want, or else. Don't think about it. You can say you are more educated, you are this or that. Your region is the one providing the resources that Nigeria is using, blah, 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 blah. That's your problem. Because according to them, even all those things that you have in southern Nigeria, resources-wise, including the people, they are owned by the northern Nigeria. They've said it openly many times. That's why I coined that name, humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. Humbled slaves are those who have looked right, they have looked left. They have realized that it is true that Nigeria has been is so messed up, right? But there's nothing they can do. Nothing anybody can do. It is better that you join the queue of the sufferer, of this sufferhead, so that maybe one day, grace will shine on you. Those are the humbled slaves. Wherever they are pushed, they are pushed. Obedient fools, those are the ones who don't know the left from the right, but they are willing tools readily available to be hoodwinked, manipulated, to do the willings of their same oppressors. Sophisticated, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. Now, this category of people are those who have given up hope that, forget it. Among them, we have those who believe that Nigeria can never break. Forget it, it can never break. And they are so sure. When you ask them why, they will tell you, nobody can do it. Because they know that the owners of Nigeria have a strong grip of Nigeria, no matter how dissatisfied the entire component of people who make up Nigeria or nations who make up Nigeria are, it doesn't matter, right? So in this context of the Nigeria of the Alimajiri that is now unraveling, that is now unveiling, this Alimajiri idea is what then forced somebody who claimed to be a Muslim, party leader, kingmaker, to go and kiss ass too. Do you want to be president or you just want to, if not, forget it. We don't trust. I'll tell you something. Tinubu is a Christian, Muslim from the south. Is an infidel to them in the north. Simply because they believe that his wife, Remi Werepe, she's a pastor ordained in the RCCG. No, that's incomplete Muslim. So if Tinubu want them to believe that he is not an infidel, then they need a serious Muslim, a core fanatic, somebody that they believe strongly Even if Tifnumbu want to mess up, it will uphold their faith, their belief, and their whatever agenda for the rest of Nigeria. Sadly, they now picked Shettima. Kashim Shettima, the Boko Haram sympathizer. Person will be say Christians in Borno and the environs. They have his track record. Are you with me? They know them. They know those killing them. They know those shielding those who are killing them. How could somebody who ousted the Boko Haram terrorist member, Kabiru Shokoto, that bombed the Catholic church in Abuja, then got arrested, that killed over 40 people. Now, he got arrested by the government of Nigeria. Yeah. Only to escape. To where? To the Governor's Lodge. Borno State Governor's Lodge in Abuja. Somebody will escape from, you know what I mean? He was traveling in the governor's convoy. Nobody will search the governor's convoy. Abi, have you ever seen them searched before? Until they got a tip. Who got the tip? The same Nigerian security who are always divided. Before they finally got so compromised, they are divided between those who believe that they were fighting terrorism and those who are actually like recruited to hate terrorism, even though they are members of the security forces in Nigeria, until they gain power, right? This guy gave Kabiru Shokoto, he gave him some weeks protection. The government of Nigeria under Goodluck Egbere Jolantan was looking for him. Meanwhile, he was sleeping in governor's lodge in Abuja. He was traveling in governor's convoy. Nobody saw him. Now, that guy who said the agenda when Boko Haram came in was to teach the Igbos the lesson of their lives, to make sure that they are economically destroyed, right? Their region is completely destroyed. He said it on phone. It's on record. Now, that person found his way to be the number 2 nominee for the ruling party of Nigeria, because it is part of the condition given to the Lagos landlord who just want to be president. Emma Pami just want to be president into your law. I don't care who is vice or who is not vice. I don't care any of you who then kill or who then no kill. Now your business be that. So in desperation, this Shetimao go hire 30, he said it himself, said, we have here 30 bishops, array, unknown God men, on top waiting. Why are they so desperate? If the unknown God men, if they didn't show up there, yeah, people will still have the same feeling about their Muslim ticket. But because they wanted to package the lie, even maybe Kalu self. It's not we are just, thank God, too. We try to drag Adeboye, no one show up. So, say, no worry. Jagaba, no worry. We have some people who are like ready for hire. In Abuja, no matter how bad you think Nigeria is right now, if all of you go out say you won't go protest for anything, that same day, you will see thousands or hundreds of them that they will mobilize, they will join you, and they will say Nigeria is better. You are enemy of Nigeria, even though you will see in their faces that, if they say Nigeria don't worse, and people don't understand what people mean, look at these faces. Una faces be the example of if you want to know if Nigeria don't wreck or not, look at the faces of these rogues, including some of them who are APC member too. Shetima. Make I show you some playback of the unknown God man that came to, to endorse Tifnumbu as representatives of CAN. Shebi CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria. Abby? Okay. Let me see where is welcoming them. I think it's this one.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry everyone can be in the auditorium.
And I think there is also another one where Shetima was so proud of his guest, right? But I'll come back to that anyway. So they met them and they were asking them, the unknown, what do they call them? Godmen, unknown godmen. So I'm going to get that up anyway. One sec.
Speak to journalists? Sir? No. Why not? Are you scared? No, what I'm saying is, are you scared of talking to Nigerians while you are here? Don't you have anything to say to Nigerians?
Now, that is when they were leaving. I'm going to get up that clip when Shetima claimed that they are representing Nigeria, what do they call them? Christian Association of Nigeria or something. So I'm coming back to that blasphemy part too. Something that if you try this, if anybody tried this with northern Nigeria as it is right now, yeah, you can easily say, well, whatever you get, whatever you get, make you take on like that too. That's what they'll say to you, but give me a sec. Right. So they finally found them and they spoke with the journalist, and you get to see their faces in a moment, okay? So there is, one sec. Shetima.
30 bishops of the Christian faith who are here to solidarize with us. I want to thank you for your leadership. I want to thank you for your generosity of spirit. But curiously enough, none of the bishops was acknowledged by those on the podium.
So that's where it's giving them. I think there's another one where you see where they properly said to them. I think it's this.
30 bishops of the Christian faith who are here to solidarize with us. I want to thank them. I want to thank you for your leadership. I want to thank you for your generosity.
So they said that in Nigeria, there are female bishops. So, are you with me? There are female bishops. But that woman that you saw with them, that bishop woman at Bishopress, yeah, she's not one of them. Just for the sake of recognition, because I don't know why they have to go this much to do this much, you know, just because they want to convince you that you know what I mean. Nigeria is one, united. So you get now. They said in Nigeria. Sorry, I don't know their names, but some of you will probably know them if you are Christian community in Nigeria. They said these are the female bishops in Nigeria, right? Then they can say, who be this one? This woman. Where? Which parish this one come from? Remember I showed you that yesterday, right? Okay. So why do they have to go this far? So what they did was that to go to Abuja, what is it they call that? Freedom Park, na Fountain Park, to hire plumbers, drivers, Okada riders, yeah, with a mix of some of them who are those, you know, those Egbere preachers that you sometimes see, they will be shouting on the road. Jesus, all those ones, who will be telling you that you are going to fire this, and then they will ask you to give them money. Those ones who always scare you with messages of this or that, poverty, death, this, blah, blah, blah. Now, people like this, they can't hire them, can't put clothes on them, call them bishop. Just to prove that Muslim tickets is not a big deal. The talk say now somebody wife bra. You see the women bra. They say one of the bra cup. Now the one with this one put for it. Abi, which one? Now Pope this one or wait, what is this? Is this not the this size? What did I got? Size D plus? Or is it size D plus cup? Now they did this organized by a Boko Haram sympathizer, somebody that would feel so comfortable that you are murdered or killed for insulting the religion of Allah. Now look at this way now. This is Adamu. You know him, you remember him? Adamu Garbage is also called Adamu Garbage. Now, Adamu tweeted this picture. In fairness, he is not the one who designed the image. Are you with me? They say somebody designed the image on social media. Adamu saved the picture and tweeted it. Right? And he said, and these people no go kill me. Like, do I look like a real bishop? This is the same way that said Islam is not a religion that anybody should insult when they killed Deborah. Yeah? So when they killed Deborah, they said Deborah insulted the prophet and he also insulted Islam. She deserved to die. Everybody should be very careful of what they say or do. But this Adamu conveniently tweeted this because they all wanted us to believe that these unknown godmen brought in by APC for their propaganda, when they say where they come from, they came from no other place from the same man. Shongotade, Bishop, Shongotade, Tinumbu, everything they are going to throw at you, they are going to be coming from the stable of the same man that is so fake. Fake mother, fake father, fake childhood, fake education, fake certificate, fake date of birth, fake source of wealth, fake. Now, fake bishop. But the bishop said they'll not be fake. Meet your bishop, APC, Egbe bishop. Kilo for desperation. Kilo leto gugweleyi. On top waiting. On top say, you won't present that Tifnumbu as what? And then Shetima as what? The savior of Nigeria that you are waiting for, Abi?
Congress. I will start with this gentleman, man of God, who is not dressed as one, but is willing to speak with me with regard to the event. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
May we meet you?
Yeah, my name is Bishop Igokwe Prince.
Bishop Igokwe?
Yeah, Igokwe Prince.
Then say.
Yeah, I'm the senior pastor, Yokebreaker Prophetic Ministry in Abuja.
Senior pastor?
Yokebreaker Prophetic Ministry in Abuja.
All right.
I'm the founder, Muslim and Christian Love International Foundation.
Okay.
So we believe in the unity of the country and religious harmony. So we're here today to show solidarity, equality, pray, and advise anywhere that is necessary for the party to get it right in 2023.
Well, you do have a lot of members of the other faith who are not of the same faith that the APC are fielding, saying that it is not inclusive of them. What's your take on that?
Yeah, sometimes in politics, Christian communities and Christian organizations, I don't think they're a political party. Okay? So, what the party has done for the best interest of the party, because every party needs to win an election.
As a bishop, as a pastor, as someone in the Christian faith, do you feel excluded?
No, we have protested severally. We did a press conferences in support of Reverend Yakubu Pam, our Christian Pilgrimage Board, Executive Secretary, to be fielded as a running mate. But the party is praying. The party decides what is going to be the best for them to win an election. So if you bring sometimes religions inside a political party, it will definitely not all go well or they will not give them the edge to win an election.
A very big thank you to you, sir. Thank you for speaking with us.
That's it. Is the leader of the Muslim Love, Christian Love Ministry, Abuja. Hello, mad people who Nigeria don't happen to so badly, yeah? The mental people or mentally disturbed people actually have, they also have followers too. But he's a bishop. Bishop, one of the 30 bishops, they said. But for those who saw them after that, yeah, it's not really that impressive. For example, this.
Look at them all dressed up APC, changing their clothes. It's a good sign that Nigeria will never change. For whatever reason it is, we will never change. We have not suffered enough. They have shared the money. They have stuffed all the money in their pockets, and this is what we have today. And those in that vehicle are still counting and sharing their loot from a good day's job done.
On top waiting. On top say they won't convince you, say, no worry, no fear. We will not kill you. As people, they make you feel, don't worry, we will not, no jihad. On top waiting. They've not suffered enough, that guy said.
Start. I now start. Hey! See the people where they put us for trouble for Nigeria. Now they put us for wahala for this country. And now they share money, they do fake bishop. Fake bishop, and now they share money. Billionaire.
So the question is on top waiting. So people who are like that, Baba, choose your poison well. Oh. The Nigeria they want to come and rule, are they aware that Nigeria is about to become Sri Lanka? They haven't told you. No, they haven't, Abby. Well, anyway, I'll tell you. You remember when I said here, just last year? Well, I've always been saying it all the time. These guys have bankrupted Nigeria. There is nothing left other than the promise of the snake venom seller, voodoo seller. Nigeria is done for. And with APC, with this Tifnumbu and Shetima, the Ashishe 2023, made them be waiting there, won't be made them come bury the contraption. This is it. Your Minister of Finance just came out this afternoon to brief the press. They said that as it is now, una don't enter red completely. As they have impoverished you more right now, revenue coming from all of you that they are still squeezing, businesses, VAT, paying your tax, deduction here and there, is no longer even enough to pay off the debts that they have dipped you into. If maybe you don't understand what that means, I'll tell you. They will call it recession. It is bankruptcy, right? You see all those public offices and all of you working civil servants, for now, they say they can't pay us what us want, Abby. They can't pay some other workers what they want. They are already, getting ready to strike. They can't pay what the doctors want and the medical, workers, and those as well. They have remained partially on strike, right? It is about to get worse. For the past 2 years now, what they have been doing to augment the shortages of income, because like this bill, you have income. The money in your pocket is 50 naira. But your taste excuse me, your taste and your budget is 150 naira. So you have the option of cutting your coat according to your cutting your size according to your clothes. Yeah, you decide, or you go ahead and just ask somebody to give you 100 naira extra. So in Nigeria, as big as Nigeria is, yeah, currently, all of una plus your government plus all your everything, you no longer have revenue that can even pay off the interest that you have been servicing. Let me explain that to you. In Nigeria, every year they write budgets, okay? In that budget, they factor in what they called debt servicing. So debt servicing is to say, in this next year, we plan to generate, for example, we want to spend 10 trillion naira national budget on education, water, new roads, new rails, and all of those stuff, and then pay staff and pay all workers and all that. But how do we get 10 trillion naira to make sure that we do everything we want to do next year? First, you look at how much are you going to earn, which is going to come from you, from all of your businesses, right? Then how much are you going to be having as a deficit? Deficit is that if you look around and you realize that you can only generate 2 trillion naira, your budget is 10 trillion naira, yeah? So then you go borrowing so that you can go sorrowing, Abi. So Nigeria's situation was that Nigeria, let's use 2022 as an example. They wrote a budget. In that budget, they said they were going to spend 17.5 trillion naira, right? There is no subsidy in it, 17 point. So in that 17.5 trillion naira, they planned that they were going to generate 5 trillion. That 5 trillion is going to come from the sale of crude oil, from the taxes you are going to pay, and every other custom duties you pay and all that stuff, yeah? They expected 5 trillion naira this year. 5 trillion out of 17.5 trillion. Ask how much they are going to, from that 17 trillion, yeah? Or let me put it this way. From 17 trillion, they have 5 trillion. They expected to generate 5 trillion. So where are they going to see the remaining 12 trillion? They will go and borrow it. But what makes up that 17 trillion in the first place, yeah? I'll tell you. Apart from the income, the expenditure itself, 17.5 trillion budget. They are planning to spend about 4 trillion on the fight against Boko Haram, terrorists, and all of that. 4 trillion. They are planning to spend about 4.5 trillion to pay for to service the debt, the loans. What is debt servicing? Debt servicing is when you take a loan and they say your interest is 30%, your interest is 40%. If you take 100 naira loan, your interest every month is 40 naira, which means every month you'll be owing them 40 naira, 40%. Abi? Now, Nigeria has gotten to a stage that Nigeria is not paying back the loan. Nigeria is servicing the interest. Because if Nigeria doesn't pay, yeah, there will be penalties. These penalties can be in millions of pounds sterling, dollars. So in order to avoid the penalties, Nigeria is now budgeting money to pay the interest on their loans while they take more loans. Okay? So what happened to Nigeria is that in their budget, this year's budget, they plan to spend 4 trillion naira in total for 12 months to service the interest on their over $80 billion debt. I know say you know be economist too, but just they follow me like that too. And no jump to conclusion. Just they follow me like that. So out of 17 trillion, you are going to use 4 trillion to service debt. You are going to use 4 trillion to fight terrorists that are easily breaking into your armory, breaking into your barracks, cutting away all the weapons you are using the money to buy. That's 8 trillion out of 17 trillion budget. You see, in all of this, there's no plan for you. There's no plan for your children. There's nothing for your future. There's no plan for your aged, retired parent or nothing yet. Just wait for it. There's nothing for your road, nothing for anything yet. Okay? 8 trillion. Boom. Then they now budgeted for themselves. So how they are going to feed Bokwari, feed Pastor Ruga, feed their wives, feed their children, pay for all their exotic lifestyle and the rest of that. Yeah, they now put all of that as about 5 trillion naira. 5 trillion, yes, you heard me right. Because they call it overhead expenditure. Or should I? No, overhead they call it recurrent expenditure. Whatever they call it, now money to take care of themselves, how to replace the presidential fleet, to run this, all that stuff, pay for hospital bill for Bokwari, buy paracetamol with 1 million naira per sachet inside the ass old rock, but you see, we never see the paracetamol. All of those budget, 5 trillion. They don't get money. Remember that they don't have money. They don't have, Nigeria doesn't have money. They budgeted that for themselves. Add that to the 8 million. That's how much? 13 trillion naira. Do you know how much they now left for you that we now care for, whether they want to build road, whether they want to renovate the refineries, whether they want to build a power station and all of that to give you electricity and every other thing they might want to do for you? They now budgeted that. So in your own opinion, when the money begin to come in all of this, so like I said, they were projecting that all of you, they will squeeze you, get 5 trillion from you this year. That didn't happen. That's where I'm going. They have already started the plan that they would have to go and borrow money. So National Assembly in Nigeria, they've already approved over $20 billion, almost $30 billion loan for Bokwari this year to cover that deficit of the money they budgeted, but they don't have. Right? And these are what are contributing to the further destruction of your naira. And it's going to get worse because today, a naira to $1 is 645 naira to $1. Yes. God knows how much it is now in pound sterling. I will find out by next week because as it continues to go spiral down and all of that, yeah, it is taking your job. It is taking your comfortability. It is taking away your security and the rest of that. So when they passed the budgets, 17.5 trillion, they said, wait, we forget something. What's that again? Subsidy. We need subsidy. There's no money for subsidy. They now threw the rumor out. The petroleum price is going to go up. Nigeria can no longer pay subsidy again. All this sort of that. We are going to protest. We cannot take subsidy out. We cannot buy fuel for 250. We cannot buy fuel for 500. They don't want you to anyway, because you buying it will make some of them probably like, broke of the free money that the subsidy gives to them. So from the blues, they said, okay, put subsidy. Now they have added subsidy to your 2022 budget, yeah? And your budget of 2022 is now over 20 trillion naira. Out of that money, they expected to get a 5 trillion. Now, at the 5 trillion, everything don't enter red. Your finance minister came out today to say, it don't red, money no deal. As it be so now, with all our projection, with all our friends, with the global, they are now talking about with the global problem, with this and that. Almost Sri Lanka, Venezuela. If Sri Lanka happened to you in Nigeria, if it be blessing, open your eyes and know that all the lies of holding one Nigeria is not for you. It is just to continue to milk you until you are dead as a statistic. Now, you might be able to push them away and get a country or countries out of the entire contraption they have made, right? Sri Lanka may be good. With Venezuela, you go to pick Naira on top road like this, and you'll be wondering, Nigeria is a budget. You will see Naira, your Naira paper notes. You will see it on the road. It will be, wind will be blowing it. You'll just be looking away. You know why? Once you check it and you see 1,000 Naira, no, it's a useless money. That's what you're going to say. And that's where they are taking you. How? They may tell you to go and pray for Nigeria, pray for this or that. These rogues, they have outlined ways of how they are going to finish you. You are done for, but they are telling you to pray or look away. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. So that they can come back and do a miracle, right? Or they are going to have to arrest all of these people, take whatever they have taken, jail them. Maybe with that, you may have a little bit of consolation, but you go suffer for 600 years if you don't know. Keep Nigeria and suffer for 600 years under this arrangement. It is what it is. The damages they have done, it will take 10 generations of good people to take you back to 2015. That's it. But they will tell you, no, it's not like that. Another person will come. No. Another person, if another person comes in, right, you are going to be dealing with another problem. The same way, you will discover that now una don't bring wahala upon your lives when you join the APC, Egbe and their change mantra. Now, so una go discover another one. Then you will come to develop a coping mechanism. How we go take cope with this one again now? How many of you thought that you go to learn technique of how to avoid the Fulani kidnapping? They say if you are driving on the road now, if you see this so sign, Baba, slow down, no. If you see any call, make you put on for GR7, no. Make you raise them to 100, no. 7 years ago, they told you you will be going to bed, closing your eyes and sleeping soundly. 7 years after that, get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Today, you are learning how to manage, how to escape from the hands of your kidnappers, how to escape the economic entrapment that these guys have created, right? You are not going to save yourself from Nigeria. If you keep it together, you are only going to learn how to survive again when they bring a new machinery of oppressor to you. You're going to just learn how to get used to it. There are people that believe that all that is happening in Nigeria today will never happen, ever. It's not possible. Terrorists, they ambush. They say, you get time. Somebody said the 7th gear is reverse. And now, they say if they throw, when I was growing up, they said something about, if when we're dealing with armed robbers, they say, I'll tell you this, right? We were taught how to escape from the armed robbers who were always throwing rims, car rims. When you are driving, gear 5, 6, 70, 90, you just throw a rim. So at some point, because I grew up among the people who had cars anyway, so they will say there's a way you swerve, there's a way you dodge it, how to dodge the rim. Almost today, people are learning how to use reverse to run like say then they gear 6. Now reverse. Now people you are now teaching yourselves how to cope, how to not get kidnapped, and all those stuffs, right? That's exactly what Nigeria will keep giving to you in a different way. And you just keep asking yourself, oh, more, which contribute this story or long? Go and get your PVC. When the criminals who came out just yesterday, by the way, they came out yesterday or 2 days ago, they said they are rebranding NNPC. I told you, I said NNPC hasn't remitted a dime. It's so unbelievable, Abi. You better believe it. You're talking about Nigeria. You are talking about what is unbelievable. You don't compare Nigeria with anywhere in the world. Don't try. Don't do it. You're just going to be making a fool of yourself, or probably you're just going to be racking your brain needlessly, and you will never get an answer. Because what you'll be getting at the end of the day will be, why? Why is it that what works elsewhere doesn't work in Nigeria? Because it is Nigeria. There's no template of Nigeria anywhere. Absolute none. I just gave you the background of what is making life a hell for many, many of you right now in Nigeria, the way they cook the budget, and why your economy will continue to pokunso. They came out yesterday. This is half of 2022. They haven't paid the 4 trillion naira they said they budgeted for subsidy. 2 days ago, they said they are rebranding NNPC to become commercialized, profitable. To become profitable. Profitable for who? Baba? They dished out different figures or prices that you are going to be paying now. They need more money. Yeah, they do. But guess what? These guys are not tired of thievery. See, I told you, they came to legalize corruption. You know what they did? NNPC commercialize, then get crude oil to sell. Oh. But because as they sell them, then they share the money among themselves, then they declare zero return. That's it. Forex that should be helping Nigeria now that Russia, Ukraine is fighting. The whole world is going mad right now because of what have you, yeah? Rather than that, Nigeria is looking for money on how to beg Russia to allow Ukraine to give them wheat. Two days ago, they said they are rebranding NNPC. It's going to be profitable. Today, they just said that 2023 subsidy is going to be 6.7 trillion. Why can't you just fear? Fear God a minute now. All this trillion, we are talking about things that can be invested in children education, young adult education, employment. You can be invested in infrastructure for real without going to China to borrow money. But this way, they don't budget what they are going to steal from you next year. They are telling you that you are not done. They are not done with you. NNPC, 6.7 trillion naira, 2023 budget for subsidy. Listen to this. 2010 subsidy 140 billion. Good luck, Egbere Jolantan. 2011 145 billion subsidy. Good luck, Egbere Jolantan. 2012 240 billion for subsidy. 2013 280 billion for subsidy. The whole Nigeria, they said 120 million liters. 2014 subsidy turned to over 400 billion. 2015 good luck Egbere Jolantan clearing house subsidy became 800 billion. Okay. APC, Egbekegbe said, paying subsidy has made Nigeria poorer because the money they should have used to invest in the infrastructure that could help you strengthen your naira, possibly, as a crude oil company, crude oil country. Subsidy is unacceptable. Do you know what this were did? 2015, they first sent in what they call the supplementary budget. You know, they took over power from Egbere Jolantan. For them to access money, they sent in supplementary budget. All the money they found anywhere, excess crude account, everywhere, they emptied everything. TSA, everywhere, they emptied everything. When that one no reach, they asked for supplementary budget so that they can go and borrow money, so that they can pay, Jesus. From June 2015 to December 2015, the first time we had no say that you are done for. You are in for a long ride. Ebi, iya, ishe, iku. Yeah, the way that waiting them pack inside their bag be that for you. The change they brought to you. Between June and December, these people budgeted over 600 billion for subsidy alone. 600 billion. They said this money is too much. By next year, we can't pay subsidy again. We are removing it. They change your fuel price from 87 naira to 140, 145 naira per liter. Abi, guess what? 2016, subsidy suddenly jumped from 800 billion to 1 trillion, 1.1 trillion. 2017, subsidy jumped to 1.2 trillion. 2018, subsidy jumped to 1.7 trillion. 2019, subsidy jumped to 1.8 trillion. By 2019, subsidy don't cross to 2 trillion. 2 trillion, 1.8 trillion, 2 trillion. By 2020, by 2021, subsidy don't they carry shoulder, enter 2.4 trillion naira. When they ask them, what thing happen now? How come we are paying this so much? Remember, they don't have the money. Nigeria have no money. These guys are cankerworm that have God. But they are budgeting the money and they are borrowing to do it. When they sell crude oil, once they pay them the money for the crude oil, the royalty, they convert the money to subsidy payment. Don't ask us to remit any money. That is why they always do breaking news. NNPC remitted 400 billion naira from the sale of December 2020 sale. Say breaking news. NNPC remitted money. Since January now, the Buhari idiot, they are waiting for the breaking news. NNPC hasn't remitted a dime in 2022. But do you know how much they now budgeted for 2022 subsidy? Nítorí Ọlọ́run, over 4 trillion naira. They bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Well, I don't even know why I'm asking them to bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. You know them very well. Why are you asking them to bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run? Atlas people. Now you go pay. Now you go suffer. Now all of us where they abroad, they send money go Nigeria. Now we they pay. You may not know yet. Now you they pay. These rogues don't give a damn. They don't and they won't. So if they tell you say Sri Lanka is upon you, you should be saying amen, amen, amen. If they tell you say Venezuela is upon you, Baba, you better start learning French. Cotonou may be the cheapest you will go, or the farthest you can go. It depends on how much balance you have in your pocket right now with the calamities these guys are bringing upon every one of us. Seriously. They have run Nigeria down. Do you know what they are relying upon? That maybe someday somebody will come. That person will now go about and be asking for debt forgiveness for Nigeria. Do you see how shameless they are? And the lives they have ruined? The lives of some of you young people who have no idea what they have done with your future. You have no idea. You don't. When they promise you anything and you believe it, you believe them. Now so then promise your papa, promise your mama. Go ask them. You know meet them for Nigeria. Ask your fathers and your mothers. When they were younger like you, they promised them same thing. So you are daft enough to believe them and you are championing that. And you didn't ask your father and your mother and say, sir, I want to ask you a question. You see, this is how it has always been like when you are younger like me. How was life? They didn't tell you. And tell me that you'll be proud to let your children be like you in another 10 years. Because some of you don't think. 4 trillion that goes into the hands of handful rogues who have access to power at your own expense. So they have said it. Nigeria is done for, broke, zilch, empty. So they are waiting for somebody to go around and start begging for debt forgiveness. Why are you paying this much money for subsidy? Or more? You know what they said? Maybe you know, see, Nigeria is now the poverty capital of the world. Abi? So many people who were like, some of the people who were shouting change, including those who didn't even shout change with you. Some of them, all the places where they don't drive car reach, now leg that they take reach the place now. I'm talking about things don't change terribly, but that, in fact, you don't want to listen to their testimonies. Suddenly, they said the reason why the subsidy is expensive is because Nigerians are buying more cars. But statistically, that is not true. They are not. You don't just say it. They are not. It's because they have more cars. They are now using more petrol. So you are saying that from 2015, okay, 2015 from 120 million liters a day, they say Nigerians are now using almost 400 million liters of petrol a day. And you know that 1 liter is 160 watts now. So they now said, if they allow the marketers to charge you for real, you may be buying the petrol for 300 naira per liter. So in order for you not to buy the petrol for 300 naira per liter, we have decided to buy the petrol for you. So go to the shops and go and buy the petrol for 180 naira, 160 naira, 100 this, 100 that, blah, 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 blah. We will pay the difference. But you know one thing, in this 2022, if you walk into any filling station in Nigeria and you buy your fuel or petrol for 180, 200, whatever, it no matter, we still they pay the rest for you per liter. And in this year, it's going to cost Nigeria 4.7 trillion naira. Say 4.7 trillion. From the resources that will come from where? Resources that will come from southern Nigeria. There should be, at least for now, if it has been used or implemented for to the benefit of the people in that part of Nigeria for real, do you know, imagine what life is going to be like? Your infrastructures, the people, the opportunities. I mean, life generally, think about that. Now, Nigeria gave them the license to do that, and they will do it until you chase them away, until you break it up. So you may not know how this is affecting you. Don't just laugh. Just know that everything I just tell you right now is going to get worse, because the people that brought you to this stage, they are busy working overtime, right? To what? To keep themselves there. And you should not sleep. They say people with your enemy that want to devour you is not sleeping. You can't talk say you are tired. You better just know what is upon you. You should know, as they are conspiring to put all of this, because it's not just a physical war. It's small. It's something called economic jihad. So it's going to get worse. It is. The last time they killed innocent people in Oru East local government. I think Oru East, Oru West local government. I'm talking about Owa Mama in Imo State. 14 innocent people, right? Killed. Innocent young men. That's how Nigeria kill our own people. They say, well, it is turn by turn. You just don't know when is it going to be your turn, and then under what circumstances would it be, right? I don't understand Igbo so well, but I do know that I have people here who can do some interpretation a bit. You see this guy, I'm going to play his clip. That is the guy whose wedding, traditional wedding, according to my source, the guy whose traditional wedding, these 14 young men were coming from in a bus, and then they met their killers, the Ebubeagu, right? Now, you will tell me what he said, possibly, or you help me tell my audience if you understand the Igbo very well, okay? Now, I'll take you down to another eyewitness, just to let you know that how can anyone just in their right mind believe that where this is happening is also a place you can say a united country. These are human beings. These are people who are supposed to be Nigerians, Abi, protected by the law of Nigeria. No. They are the victims of the system. And guess what? They are the victims because the system continues to exist. Listen to this guy.
From this my brother Nebe Sinamaro Mambo to the Oburia Ofia no eba home. No can say Achoriha, Awaka Shofia Lile before a lady no eba no Bawu Madabo Hanayasu. Asimu Bezila. Na ha di ataiba. Lewro Aweka Haporonando. Walk. Neme Pantara ya number ya. Oringa he busy. So Muhammad more than the more. So all guys even the
Then the people who actually saw them, the eyewitness who saw what happened. Another one. One name. I want many of you to help me do an interpretation for me and for other people who don't understand the Igbo very well. For the sake of this chart, I would read what you say. Yeah. So listen to this as well. Another eyewitness from where they massacred these 14 young men. So justice for them in Nigeria is like asking the water to bring forth water. I mean, asking the rock to bring forth water. That will likely be a miracle. So that's why people are saying that they will fight back. They are being pushed. They are being pushed. They will fight back. Listen to this.
Good morning, everybody. Biko ugbu now, anọ m ebe the incident mere ebe agbabushiri ndị bịara traditional marriage. Governor Hope Uzodimma si na ndị bandit. Ihe awụ ebe mere that the traditional marriage that Sunday. Ndị Ebubeagu Hope Uzodimma nke mụnwa na onwe m ji anya m na-abụ hụ ya with the pump action. Ama mụ na ndị DSS ọ na-aga with the pump action. Ndị Ebubeagu abịa ebe a gbakashi everywhere agbagbuchie ndị mmadụ ihe ahụ ebe mere the traditional marriage Now the man now they hospitalized. The man mula now they hospitalized. Yeah, we be hope nandi ebubago. Brabia pam. Hope person no ndi bandit kayaburu. Yeah, we be agbara den kunwai. Yeah, wo crate. Yeah, crate and the oche ndi rentre. Eji banku den wine. The problem uno n'ime ya na moto no seba ndị ebubagu buriela machine ndị mmadụ ndị ebubagu buriela gakwa n'ụzọ agbagbushige ndị mmadụ n'ụzọ agbagbushige ndị mmadụ anachi ndị mmadụ machine ha and the worst part of it na ndị niile agbagbu ebe a anachiri ha phone ha anachiri ha wallet ha ka ịhụ na ihe awuri ka ndị a na-ezu ihe a bụ GP tank nwoke mmadụ ndị ebubagu agba ya ọkụ gbapuo ya with the pump action in how the neighbor's house ha kurishiri ya ha apple with the crates rice soup and the fufu they prepare for the in-laws ndị agbagbu nashiri ha phone ha nashiri ha machine nashiri ha wallet biko share this message ka ọ ga worldwide share this message ka o nwee ike irute n'nso nkwa aka maka ọrịa the only person na-ekwuru anyị n'nso nkwa the only person na-ekwuru anyị ọnụ anyị ha buru moto nna ele aha moto ha buru ihe ahụ ha lezu 350 ihe a the junior brother onye alụga ihe a junior brother.
So that place was the venue of the wedding. Okay. So according to him, they said they came there too. Yeah, they came the Ebubiagu boys. They came there, they looted everything, set the place ablaze, shoot and then kill everyone they could kill. It was a bloodbath. Now listen to that young man that he was about to talk to. Right, listen to him.
A na-akọwa na ọ bụ 14 people ka agbagburu but ndị m hụrụ n'ụzọ ndị ọkada agbagburu n'ụzọ with ndị nke gbago ọsọ ndị agbagburu n'ụzọ aka ntọ ya ha ruru 21. I am a live witness and the eye witness. Ihe a Ulode John ka ha gbara ọkụ a onye mmege interview last one de John onye abịara lụọ yesterday onye abịara lụọ na Sunday ahụ tụrụ onye nke a direct ofunna look at gbagbucha ụlọ ọkụ buru mmanya buru rice buru ma ofe ma ihe niile eshiri eshi buru foam dị ndị a buru generator buru fan buru moto abụọ ha pakịrị ebe ahụ. So achọrọ m ka ihe aga worldwide. Hope ụzọ dị mmasị na ndị DSS na ọwụ non-gọọmenti ka ha gara na kampụ ha ga-agbagbuo. Amadị m na Ulode John ọwụ kampụ ndị ESN ka ọ kampụ ndị non-gọọmenti. Biko mee this thing to go viral ka o rute na ntị chi nso ụba nso nkwa ka ọnụ na-ekwuru anyị ekwu ka o help anyị secret ya this news ka onye anyị aka. Let's check if we can get justice from this thing. It is too much. Nso nkwa, please help us and share this thing worldwide. Thank you. Yeah.
IPOP members can't both in but I them when they bear marriage, they bear analysis. Imagine and diamond, imagine Hamapan. I also be analysis, job and like they got a bullshit. Daniel Garden mega meeting the IPOP. We should big gen, I know I have Buria, so I know I have pushing in a form, have Buria. A contest around 150,000. I bring you now. Any in a property in Abush.
My power bank, my charge again.
My power bank, my charge, my opinion in Abush. Kapala Akmulo never say. Brilliant Abuja, Blue, Charger, Blue, MP, when I want the song. Carry national have phone, sir. I shall have one have phone. Jana Bulo board and wash our window. Parish door in a Pasha, Pasha, Bushin and Kabushia. Apashala open as
it is well. Although you want to get water justice, I will forward this thing to worldwide so that let our leaders help us.
Now, you know why I choose to share that clip with you, right? When you hear it anywhere that they killed people in eastern Nigeria, and their media automatically, expectedly target unknown gunmen. And then you hear that their military also did same, and they said they are fighting unknown gunmen. They are looking for unknown gunmen. Do you see that face of that young man there? Right? That is the face of an average, Easterner, an average Biafran living in Biafra land, especially those living in the rural communities, small communities in the local government areas like that. Yeah, they have suffered. They can be in their communities today, in those smaller communities, peaceful areas, mostly agrarian areas where people are just farmers, market, traders and all that. Communities that are supposed to be quiet and peaceful. When this Nigeria military, Nigeria police, DSS, Ebubeagu, when they tell you that they carried out operation in any part of Igbo land, that's exactly what they are telling you. The people they told you to see, as many of you will sit down and you will read, they deserve it. All this nonsense, This Nnamdi Kanu is just killing his own people. This Nnamdi Kanu is the reason for that. All these things you are saying, right? I decided to share that clip, and I want to touch, if you still have any human, kind of any piece of human left in you, I just want to make sure that I touch that, so that you can know that your government are carrying out a genocide in Eastern Nigeria. And that's exactly what it looks like. Harmless people, unarmed people, why they are in their small communities, peaceful communities, right? From nowhere, in the middle of the night, they could just meet their death. Just like that. Right? And all it will take is for the Nigeria media, Nigeria security, to come out and tell you that they are IPOB members. Oh, they are ESN. Oh, they are unknown gunmen. They are tagging those things to kill in Eastern Nigeria. An example is that young man you just saw there. They said that the 14 young men they killed, coming back from a wedding, there was no wedding. It didn't happen. They were terrorists. They were this, they were that. When that didn't fly, they said they were ESN member. Okay, where are their guns? Where are the things that should show that they are ESN member? Nothing. They just killed them. And today, in Imo land, Imo State, everybody don't go everywhere say, oh, but this thing is not going to go unchallenged. Listen, I picked this up.
This is the headquarters of Oru West local government area of Imo State. Can imagine the millions of youths, both Oru East and Oru West. They said no to Ebubago. Our governor is trying to kill the whole boys. But to say no to it. Today it must stop. Ebubago must go. Anybody that can answer Ebubago now should be dead. Look at the entire road. Everywhere is blocked. Everywhere is blocked. And imagine shutdown. Total shutdown. Total shutdown. In Oru West and Oru East. Total shutdown. Nobody's going up, nobody's coming out. Look at what is happening. This is the local government headquarters. Look at what is happening. Look at millions of people. Look at millions of people. Yes, everybody is angry at what is happening. Ebubago must go. They must go. They must go. You can read it. You can read it very well. Ebubago must go. Yes, that is what is happening. Everybody say no to Ebubago. The so-called governor of the state is killing the people he's supposed to govern. He was supposed to be the number one security to take care of. You can imagine it. You can imagine what is happening. Millions of youths. Millions of youths. This is the police headquarters, Oru West. This is the police headquarters, Oru West. This is it. This is the headquarters of Ogu.
So it happened. So if you sit down anywhere and say, those boys, they must be, yes, Nigeria government, one day they may do the same thing to you. This time around, that same thing you are watching right there, right, will happen in Yoruba land. And then you'll be like, it's not possible. Yeah, it is possible. We call it, a rigged, corrupt system. It's a system that is put in place to actually kill our own citizens, because that's the only way it can continue to exist. Meanwhile, by continuing to kill our citizens, it's also going to spell its doom, the same quick way to end and, become history. And that's exactly what this place has represented. Misinformation, miseducation, deliberate propaganda, just to keep you so much in perpetual fear. But guess what? If there's anything to be worried about more, it is going to be what APC, Egbekegbe, have in stock for you. Even after what the little they have shown you. You should brace up. Brace up for the worst storm that you've ever seen. They will fight dirty. I've said that many times. But some of you probably you don't even imagine it. What it's going to be like. First, I don't think many of you would expect that they will bring in a fake bishop to an inauguration of Muslim ticket of Shetima. You know one thing. This one is a Jara now, an icing on the whole thing I've shared with you today. We know what their end result will be. We hope that those of you that they are dragging down the rabbit hole, you probably have to discover early enough, untangle yourself, and get out of it. Get out of it right away. Okay? As it be so, in their own APC, Egbekegbe themselves, it be like, say, what some of you are saying about the reason why they allowed, or they would just have to flow with Tifnumbu's Muslim ticket is that's the only way they could stop him from becoming the president of Nigeria, and they don't want to tell him. Do you get that now? The message up north is that they don't trust him because it's not a real this or that, religiously. So now he believed that if he drag Shetima into it, he can earn more trust from them. The first outing of Shetima, now propaganda against the Christians. Now, as it be so, it can be like saying that Tifnumbu and his own jihadi brother, they are on their own. The day they were supposed to unveil him. I mean, come on, man. Presidential candidate, vice presidential candidates, left unveiling now. Bokwari no dead there, we are told. Out of 22 governors, they say now only 10 governors attended. His own good pass, supposed loyalist. Tifnumbu's loyalist, they no dead there. Fashola no dead there. Aregbe Mugbo no dead there. Fayemi no dead there. And many others like that who are supposed to be his own full soldier. But his vuvuzelas were there where Shetima decided to disgrace him like that. Although they talk say people will not get shame. They know the shame. And you cannot shame the shameless people. But as it be so, it can be like say some of them are already stylishly untangling themselves from him. But some said, no, campaign. Now campaign, go. Everybody will come together and say, BLLB. They are already drafting and designing the certificate. Right? But it's a matter of time. I think I'll go get some tea. And then when I come back, I'm going to take calls, okay? I mean, let's just spice it up. Add your own voice, add your own contribution to it. So that whenever they shall say, Epos, so Nigeria or the Tifnumbu and gang, that they carry us to go where we don't know. So this is the moment you can actually say your mind. Tell us. Let's jump out of it. Okay, don't go anywhere. You can like the broadcast if you haven't. You can share it if you haven't as well. Subscribe if you haven't. And when I come back, I will come back make a con carry all of us go where we know.
I will not allow you to. Help me! If they carry me, they go, we are not know. Help me!
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Is that Maiyegun?
Yeah, this is Maiyegun.
Yeah. Kwole Kalembe.
Ekale.
Job. Mr. Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Sherry, the man follow program and Google program man listens. But the truth is that you are not still eating the point. You are not eating it on the head. Sherry, most of people, they don't really know Ipoloma, Ibito my hand is. She understand. Nte ki temi koro so e ke ma sọ fún wọn pé kò sígbà tí ò ní di ogun. Káwọn èèyàn nílé kọ́ lọ máa prepare lẹ̀. Yes, we know, I said that, but it doesn't just come like that. The back in without pé àkọ́fẹ́ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kò sí kó kó má ṣẹlẹ̀. Program yìí ó ti lọ viral, everybody ti ń gbọ́. But you are not like eating it and be okay. I'm away. You are enlightening us. But that if it to my hand is singing, you are not telling the people.
Yeah.
No.
So, people should get ready.
No, people should get ready. No, people should get their mind prepared.
So, people
must do
that this is going to end.
No, you got to share message
you hit on the head because I hit on the head. You got man that master directly on here.
No, any Latin mason pay coloma prepared.
So the battle of your copy select. How you might present your ogun select from your time and your prepare. How you might present it in your own way. If you have been following me for a long time, I do my best to be discreet about my messages. So if you say I'm not hitting it on the head, that's a big way. So you know,
on the norms, the way the man program, why more educated as in to other platform. Today I'm man like take time, man like
enlightening, yeah. Is it pay me prefer funwa like Peter Jobade is that in my insane, we are to graduate no class and let it pay last you can prepare for warning. There are many people too more there. Do you know that? So if you want them on, it's by making them understand the complexity, the deeper rot. So once they can make that informed decision of why Nigeria will share anything more like yourself, right? Then they can say when it's the low dimba now, money. But eating it on the air, the animal try to get a picture.
Oda,
get exactly.
Cherry messaging is all about people question law, motion down. She understand. People question down, let him explain the way to ship it.
MaiyegunsDiary Politico.
Foundation.
Emagbo. Cherry MaiyegunsDiary Politico lele. Chemo. Kokeshe Yoruba Nation page. Emagbagbe.
Then sir.
So MaiyegunsDiary Politico wafun. We have a sort of a near dead contraption that in the country. Kini you mean? What do you mean by that? Then kini kabakuro nino right? MaiyegunsDiary MaiyegunsDiary Political Kinshe Yoruba Nation page. Kinshe Yoruba Nation channel. So boya teba wo pe boya pe mi o kin hit e benyen maybe etin dapo mora won.
Oda. Okay. Boya but
the Yoruba Nation Diary. This is MaiyegunsDiary Political. Man, wrong on your all the time, but more understand the ball when me call any to my buying hit on the head. Boya ma declare Yoruba Nation new. Boya I'm not the right person. Yeah, I'm not the right person. I am more interested in the politics of Nigeria, how divided it has become, and why to first find solution at all. We should just go our separate way. As Yoruba, how do we now go our separate ways? Is by getting is by getting the people themselves interested in getting out of it. Emi call him declare boya ma jabanija. We are discussing here. I want your team best need dapo. MaiyegunsDiary Political delay, and there is a name for it. Kokinshe Yoruba Nation page. Come on, mix it up. The same position as well. Chemosha, your same position, right? Like to make any kind of I appreciate the fact that we're here. I get. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I'm a teacher in my own way, and I hope this helps as well. This is MaiyegunsDiary Political. You will not change my identity. You will not change what I stand for. And you are not going to storm me to a mono presenter. I will wake up every night and I will come here. Come on, man. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, this is Prince Jajaman speaking.
Abba, how are you?
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you're okay.
I will be fine. Every night. How are you?
Yeah. Great.
So.
Yeah, my good general, we thank you. You have your own lane. That's a beautiful thing about you.
I don't want
you have been
to
unique.
Up with a lot, and I know people wanted that, but I'm not like that.
Yeah.
There are many places where what they do. Listen, there are many places where what they do every day is all about Yoruba Nation. They are there. Everybody can go to them. Those ones can make pronouncements. My own position is that if it is going to happen, then it has to involve all of the people, and they must show it. You know what I mean now? So they will be the one to, but there are others who have gone far. Sincerely, they have gone far. They said they have done this, they have done that. You know what I mean? So this is MaiyegunsDiary Political. Everybody should calm down.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not your nation platform. This is not a Biafra platform. This is MaiyegunsDiary Political. Pure and simple.
We Biafra used to make an adage and say eke or eke. Means there's eke or eke. When we say that means there's division of labor.
You know what Yoruba say?
So
Yoruba
everybody.
say, Koni jeti baba tomo koma lala. This is MaiyegunSDiary Politico. I have already made my name, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Don't mix it up. Don't come here and give me an idea. Don't even advise me when it comes to something that will make me turn to. Oh, come on! I am not like that. Please.
Yeah.
Let's respect that.
Baba, remain unique. You are unique. You know,
No,
remain unique. Unique the way you are. You know.
I just need to remind ourselves. Don't mix it up.
So, Baba, for today's program, let's put math inside, you know. You see, Baba, you know, when they say fly when they hear word, they follow dead body, they enter grave. You hear me, sir?
I deal with you, Baba.
You know, Turumbu greediness don't cover your eyes, cover your nose everywhere. You know, when it was falling down, it started by falling down. Then from falling down, it went into recruit 50 million.
50 million youth.
Yeah, 50 million youth. Waiting they go eat agbado, corn. All of them are the same thing. The same thing I see they mention. You know, that's analysis for you. You know,
is it not the same guy who came out to say PVC expires? I say, well, how come it can't be permanent then? What is the permanent in the voters card when they say permanent? If it's the expired, you know, people they see the danger, but they won't enter around.
So,
then yeah, let's see.
So I jump from one handle to another. Oh nah, boo. Now he tell us say na general go solve our problem. You know, general wishing church na general. That you go na general. I don't know whether in rank now don't reach general. I don't know whether they tell you we enter military.
Oh no,
where rank.
But Baba, which kind of desperation will make people sit down like this,
you know,
and say, you know what?
So,
if these Christians say they're not supporting us, we'll go hire people. Like, which kind of desperation will make people want to do that? To prove what? It's not going to change anything.
Baba, you see what happen? We say, him na Baba Guru for Lagos State. You understand? You don't say Lagos State. You don't cage Lagos State. Put inside in pocket. It's like what Fulani are doing. Where they cage the Hausas, they put inside their pocket. Now they think as they do Hausa, they will do that one for the whole Nigeria to cage everybody. You understand?
Now, if you look at the template, it's what they've done in northern Nigeria. I mean, until now, I have never seen where people really shown public disagreement that they said northern Christians are nothing. Like, that's what they are saying. Like, there's no real northern Christian that is qualified enough or educated enough or anything to be a vice president of Nigeria. So until now, people never really seen it as anything. Now, what they are saying is that one day they will wake up and they will just tell everybody that there's nobody qualified enough to be president or vice president from southern Nigeria. They found them in the north already. And all of you should go and queue behind them. And that's the start, isn't it?
Exactly. You know, Maiyegun, the worst thing now is that our people, you see, Pantami is Boko Haram sympathizer. And he is the Minister of Communication. He has been there. You understand me? Before your eyes, this woman that was Minister of Finance, you know, they removed her, said she forged certificate, and she left. But see how Fulani...
Is that the former one?
Yes, that's the person I'm talking. Certificate, this one, that lady resigned and we left. You know, but look how Fulani shamelessly how they are. They said that Pantami, who is the Boko Haram sympathizer, is a member that is younger, 31 years old, is younger than. You understand? So in fact, you see, to put everything there, to conclusion, what I want to say is that you see Turumbu is the father of the area boys in Lagos. You know they use terrorism is what they use to capture Lagos State. because nobody can.
They don't know that what all these guys are doing, those Agbero, is terrorism. That was how
it's terrorism, pure terrorism now.
But people
pure terrorism. Pure terrorism. The drivers that are driving in Lagos State, they tell you what they see from them. They kind of beating and everything. A lot of people are being killed. No press can report it in Lagos State as it is. So now the Boko Haram in Lagos have met the one in the north. They've joined together now for Muslim tickets. And shamelessly, that's why that brought people, Boko Haram members to come and be bishop. Can you imagine? Tomorrow, before you know it, all those people you see that they brought as bishop, they will put them inside government, and all of them will be ruling Nigerian people. Are you getting me? And our people are running to go and look for their PVC. They're already in Afghanistan. Nigeria is already in Afghanistan.
So close now.
Afghanistan today, Nigeria tomorrow. Afghanistan today, Nigeria tomorrow. Run. Run for your life. That is what
Prince. Thank you so much. Make I take another. You stay safe.
Nice. Carry on.
Nice. Good. Thank you so much. So I have another caller. Okay. So with what I was saying, I'm reading some comments. Sorry, my caller, sir. Do you mind? Just give me 1 minute, sir, please. So sorry.
No,
Thank you, sir. See, what do you call it? I don't want us to get things mixed up in a way. Okay. As a Yoruba man, okay, we are all expected, right, to think Yoruba first. If you care about Yoruba land, okay, and if you are opportuned in this lifetime, where we have a generation of young Yorubas who believe that we deserve better, and they've come out so boldly about it. Yoruba nation. It is our own, like a call to duty, call to service. If you're a Yoruba man, you shouldn't even be preached to before you join that. Or you use everything you have to support such movement or such advocacy. I am Maiyegun's, I am Maiyegun. People call me Maiyegun General. That Maiyegun General, it doesn't matter how others see it, is a very, very, very powerful, darling name that we built over the years. And I didn't build them, right, by being one mono presenter or I don't know how to put that. So I'm a Yoruba man. I am using my platform, right, to give to give a mouth, to give a voice to the other, with other people's voices as well, to tell the whole world why Yorubas deserve to be on our own. Do you understand that? I haven't started any Yoruba agitation group. MaiyegunsDiary Politico existed before many of them. In fact, many of them actually got their inspiration from being a member of MaiyegunsDiary Politico. That's a fact, okay? And with that, I am also, like I said, as a Yoruba man, it is expected of you to support such noble idea. Use everything you have to curry support for them. Oh, hi, Maiyegun. I have my name, I have my brand, I have my own people, and I have everything. And all we do to say anything about Yoruba nation is the least we can do to tell the world our story. So I'm not responsible for decision making about Yoruba nation. No, I'm not. And I'm not looking forward to be. Do you understand? I am not one of those who decide of what happened or what's going to happen next or what's the media, whatever it is next time. I am not. I am Maiyegun, and I keep saying it. Don't mix it up, please. No matter how much you love the little things I'm doing on the side, with the help and support of many, many of you, don't mix them up. I am not willing, right, to second that name, Maiyegun General, MaiyegunDiary Politico. I am not ready to second it for anything else. I would rather use it, right, to promote other good things that can benefit the majority of us. I'm not trying to be whatever you have in mind. So don't expect me to give order. Don't expect me to make decision of this or that. I would prefer to just support people. That's why I call upon you. If you believe that to make Yoruba nation happen, we need more people to understand why. I have chosen to be that kind of a person. Same way. I have used my platform to speak out for so many other concerned people from across Nigeria. I am okay like that. I'm comfortable like that. Don't mix it up. Thank you. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. One man.
Yeah. Yes. Now your guy, Ogbeni Oja.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time I'll be calling in. Yeah. Yeah.
Alpha, how are you, sir?
Mo follow, and the follow is 6 and 7. Follow you know. Baba mi jotri ni ka sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ọ̀pọ̀rọ̀ kagbo. Afẹ́fẹ́ ló máa ń fẹ́ lọ. So yeah, so the first caller, I understand his passion and I understand how he couldn't frame his questions better. But
Ogbeni Oja, gbogbo agbóyin o, hearing you so, because that network getting hacked up. Just in case the bank bomb, if you are still listening, sir, just make sure you don't cut out, okay? Just wait for it to reconnect, and you can then continue talking. I don't know why it says reconnecting. So give him a minute or two. One moment. No, Ogbeni Oja. Okay. I would possibly look for you to call back. For some reason, it's not connecting you. It's showing up as a reconnecting.
Hello?
Oh, hello, sir.
Maiyegun. Yes, sir. I didn't know to take that. Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Great job. Platform here. So we are seriously waiting for it. That is one. Number two, you see this man, Tinubu, I've been talking about him. I think you people are, everybody generally, I think we are, underestimating his, desperation. I have said it time without number. You see that guy, if they say today, let them kill everybody in Lagos. Or if they say, okay, can you sign that we take over Lagos State and kill us? You say, sign it now. If they tell him that that's what it takes for us to make you president, that guy has nothing in store for anybody. And whosoever, anybody. I heard underneath also. Yes. Actually, I think he has an issue. I think some people have offended him that is now thinking that when it gets to presidency is going to deal with them. Now that's one. I heard underneath also that he went to meet Adeboye, Pastor Adeboye, maybe to tell you, talk to him to come. So that one you start. That's that. Now, number three, Maiyegun, something bothers me a lot, and I don't know. I know they will be on this platform. Everybody is shouting now. We are fine now. Did you notice that people from the Niger Delta, they are not saying anything? They are somehow silent. I'm a Yoruba man, right? Yep. Now, I can call our leader, the Yoruba leaders, our leaders. I can call them out. I can talk of them. That even we Yoruba, we are like news. But you see the Niger Delta people, they only have PhD. The thing is that now they are silent. I think it doesn't concern them at all. These people have 1 year, right? The Fulani federal government made sure that all the refineries in the south is not working. It became Maribam, right? Now they laid pipe from your place down to Nigeria, right? Your own oil, because I've been in Port Harcourt before. First thing that always comes to the land, we get oil. They now laid pipe from south. They laid it to another country in the north. All right? Now, you are the owner of the thing, right? They now employ you as order to be guiding the pipe.
Security.
Jesus. So, see, I've been to Ogoniland before.
I've been to which other place? What's the name of it? Opopo. If you see all these places, if you see how these people are, if you see their land, they now take all your boys, everybody that can talk there, they give them 10 million, 20, something of your own. All the oil well is owned by the Northerners. Now we are talking about Nigeria, they kept silent. I think they are not bothered. The Yorubas are suffering their own. They kept silent as if nothing concerns them. They are okay.
Well, now everybody go collect, Baba.
Hello?
Yeah, we are hearing you loud and clear. Everybody go
So
collect.
please, just now, I like you, please, talk to them. Use your platform to remind them.
You know what we are doing? You know what we are doing, sir? As you are talking right now, they are listening because we have Niger Deltas as well on this platform that are possibly going to be agreeing with you that they are not doing enough, or they will just feel like it's none of our business. But now everybody go collect, Baba, eventually.
All right, sir. Yeah, Baba.
Thanks so much for raising that, by the way. Thank you, sir. So let me take another call. And I hope Ogbeni Oja will make it back. She is been trying, but hello there.
Hello. Baba Laila.
Ma.
So, in London, in outside London. Oh, I'm play back. Every phone me. I said to my battery, I said to close. All I mean, lots of me in bed for my paper. In phone, one lost go away. Nobody. Only to party to pay. No, you must say, maybe you say, getting your money. More one London soon. Mo fẹ́ ọmọ mi mo fẹ́ rí o mo fẹ́ rí lẹ́nà ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá mi fi
trip London wá sí Glasgow àbí Glasgow lọ sí London extra ni mà ó jà máa ṣe video call ni mà jẹ́ kẹrí lílà mà some point mà ṣe gbọ́ if that will work.
kí níbo ni mo fẹ́ fi nǹkan láìlà sí níbo ni mo fẹ́ fi sí.
Okay.
Ó wà important ní mo fẹ́ ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́. Torí àwọn èèyàn béèrè ẹ̀dá wọn ló mú rí fún wọn lésì ẹjọ́.
bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ tèmi náà ni máa fáwọn èèyàn lésì máa fún yín lésì mà.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ ẹ dákun gbogbo nǹkan ń ṣe gbogbo sẹ́tẹ̀ ń ṣe Ọlọ́run á máa gbèyìn lẹ́yìn lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run á máa gbèyìn lẹ́yìn ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ gidi. Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn àwọn tó ń da yín lóhùn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn táwa tún máa sọ àwọn náà ti sọ èmi tí mo fi ń wò wọ́n gbogbo ohun tó tọ́ tó yẹ náà ń sọ so bí kíní arrangement ẹ̀ ń ṣe nípa owó yẹn gbogbo ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ìwé tó jẹ́ pé kò kí ń ṣe olóní ti yẹ̀yẹ́ kankan tí original ti gidi. Tó ń ṣe kò ní sí yẹn ẹ̀hún pé yẹn lè fẹ́ ṣe tó ẹgbẹ́ bá ti ń ṣe tán báyìí àwọn ti rẹ́dí o.
àtẹ̀tí ṣé ó ti rẹ́dì ẹ̀mọ́ tó ń dá wa dúró mà ṣe sọ fún yín ọ̀kan tó ń dá wa dúró ni wípé ní ìlú ta wà yìí tẹ́yìn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ ní pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti jọ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó ó lé àwọn òfin kan tó rọ̀ mọ́ kọ́ má padà lọ accuse wa pé ṣe money laundering kọ́ má lọ accuse wa
gbogbo ẹ̀ mò ń gbọ́
ẹ̀ tí gẹ̀ẹ́sì kọ́ má lọ accuse wa pé à ń send owó sáwọn terrorist ẹ̀mọ́rún kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so láti rí pé
bẹ́ẹ̀ni gbogbo ẹ̀ mò ń gbọ́ gbogbo mo láti bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ra ibi tí ẹ ra ní rí ọlọ́mọdé aṣọre dáràn èwo ni oore lẹ́pẹ́ ṣe bí oore lẹ́ ń ṣe kò ní dibi oore lẹ́ ṣe kó má ṣe dibi.
ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ sí wa lọ́wọ́ tó bá ní wọ́n ti mú wọn ní kí ló ṣe wọ́n ní mọ́ ní lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yẹn ní believe ni wọn dẹ̀ ní mọ̀ pé òun là ń ṣe o ẹ̀wò máa jẹ́ sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín every time tí máa ti rántí pé a ní ìdí òfin yẹn a ní ìdí ẹ̀ gidi gan ni pé tí bá rántí pé every time orí àfọ́nrán yìí àwọn èèyàn wá gbọ́ Maiyegun àwọn èèyàn ó yẹ káwọn èèyàn wa ká máa defend ara wa ó yẹ ká ran àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́wọ́ ó yẹ káwọn èèyàn wa ti ṣe gbá nǹkan ti ṣàwo ṣé gbogbo kinní yẹn ó ní nǹkan tó máa fún wa láǹfààní láti ṣe báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń sọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá gbà àwọn clearances yẹn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan bí ṣe tí a bá mú $1 báyìí tá a bá fi ra catapult fún èèyàn kan nílé wọn lè class ẹ pé à ń fi owó sí terrorism ni ilé ayé ṣe rí sí inú ṣòye yín sí òbí pò ń ṣe terrorism.
Ọlọ́run tẹ̀yìn dẹ́ ní ni pé kébí má pa ọmọ Yorùbá kankan kí à má jẹ wọn ṣé mo pé ṣé mo pọ́n náà tẹ fẹ́ gbégbà àwọn aláìní àwọn tó wọ́n lè yáwó bíi ti cooperative lẹ́pẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀wọ́dún wọ́n ti ìdírú àwa ìgbà cooperative ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwa 74, 73 ó sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ dìsìn nǹkan táyìn fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn tó jẹ́ pé títí ayé àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ kan children gba títí náà wọ́n á bá ń bẹ̀ nígbà ìfẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn ọlọ́àdẹ ju yín ṣe.
nígbà tí bàbá fi dàgbà bíi tiyín ilẹ̀ àti rún àìmọye ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn la máa ti fọwọ́ kàn tó máa ti mọ̀ pé ọkọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tèmi náà bá máa fi dàbí àgbàlagbà bíi tiyín mà èmi náà lè wẹ̀yìn wò máa sọ pé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pọ́lọ́run.
ẹ̀bùn kan tá a ṣe ni àdúrà àti ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù fún yín gbogbo afẹ́fẹ́ asẹ́nitáyé ò ní dá táyé ọmọ ò ní dá ní ò ní gbàdúrà fún yá tọmọtọmọ. àfẹnitáyé ò ní dá táyé ọmọ ò ní dá ní ò ní gbàdúrà fún tọmọtọmọ torí tẹ̀ ń ṣe tẹ̀ dàyàkọ yìí èèyàn mélòó ló ń dàyàkọ tó ẹ̀wọ̀n mi máa dàyàkọ rẹ̀ tó Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ búburú kan kó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ẹ bá pé búburú sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó dà lé wọn lórí ní bá tún sẹ́ńdá ní máa bá fáyà ní títọ́ fún ẹ.
ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yọ́ dẹ̀dá ẹ̀ mọ́ kọ́ mà ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó fẹ́ sùn náà tó tó wà lọ́n fẹ́ epo para ń gbà
bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó wà pé epo para tó lọ dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni.
èèyàn láti wà kí ẹ fún gan ó ti yẹ yín báyìí sìn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìwé láti bá ṣe ń ṣe o.
ẹgẹ́ mà ó dàgbọ́n pẹ́ lójú ni ṣùgbọ́n dídùn ló máa sọ last mà mo lè sọ yẹn fún yín with confidence.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni o
dídùn ni ọsàn yẹn máa so ó dẹ̀ ti tó.
ọsàn mu bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó dẹ̀ ọdún agbègbè bẹ́ẹ̀ ayé yẹn á dùn tó yin lọ tọmọ ẹ dákun mo fẹ́ rí láìla ẹ jọ.
màá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àárẹ̀rà lẹ́yìn sí ẹ ṣe máa dọ̀rọ̀
ma ẹ ṣe mo dùn God bless you. Bye.
So Mama is sort of more concerned about what we want to do, the good gesture, the good will, and all that stuff we want to take back home. And she just can't wait for it to start. And she's one of the Leila's grandmas. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Once again, thanks for the good job you have been doing.
Thank you so much for the support, Baba. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I really want to continue from where you stopped yesterday, because that video.
Did you make it to the program yesterday, or you missed it? So you just want to?
Yeah, no. I watched it yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's continue from where we stopped.
The video you show concerning our people over there
I should have played the second and the third part, but I bet some people have seen it already. I don't know if you go on to MaiyegunsDiary, the full video.
Yeah. That really touched me. I won't lie to you. I keep playing that clip over and over again on my head. Imagine that. All that is happening in our own territory, in our own land.
The source over
and
the source. That's it's happening in LA.
Yeah, and some people they see us just because we are not supporting Tinubu. They see us as Omwali and Somoko. Yeah, we are not Yoruba. I don't know what makes you be Yoruba than us. I don't really understand them, because we are where is Yoruba? Where is Yoruba land? Who are the Yoruba land? We people there are these people. They are calling them Yoruba. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not those things. It's not okay. It's not those things. Only the people they are calling Yoruba, they are killing them every time. They are killing them. Nobody is talking. Nobody is fighting for them. Nobody is defending them. And we are talking that
this is happening. That's why I decided that once in a while like that, I'll bring the reports like that, so everybody who is not even at home can see it and say, "Oh, so wow!" Because there are victims, our victims, well, they are counting their losses every day. For those who are still alive.
No, oníṣẹ́ díbẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi ilẹ̀kẹ̀ sí ìdí ẹlòmíì. But kí wọ́n gbàgbọ́ pé àwọn bàbá náà lọ sọ pé sábàjò abẹ̀bẹ̀ sókè nígbà mílíọ̀nù ìdí pẹlẹbẹ ló máa fi lélẹ̀.
Ló máa fi lélẹ̀. Kábíyèsí kó tó ṣe bí òwe o, wọ́n náà mú àlè. Ó ti yé ń sìn, òun ló máa fi ọwọ́ òsì júwe ilé bàbá ẹ̀.
Júwe ilé bàbá ẹ̀.
Tinubu fi ń júwe ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. To the fact that pé ìdáwà tá a wà nílùú òyìnbó, a lè sọ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan báyìí tá a dẹ̀ ní fi kan pé méjì o. the damages, atrocities tí Nigeria ti commit against àwọn èèyàn wa ní Nigeria bye. Ṣé Tinubu ò mọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ni? Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ọwọ́ olófojúwe wa ọwọ́ òsì.
Tábánikò ní ọwọ́ sí gan ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ọ̀là ń pa. Ó ń lọ́wọ́ sí most of àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wa. Ó má jà parọ́ fúnra wa.
Ó pẹ̀lẹ́ ní tó ṣe tilé Ìgbòho yẹn. Mi lè má mọ ìtókò ọmọ tilé Ìgbòho yẹn.
Ó lọ́wọ́ sí most of àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wa nílé ọ̀dọ̀ wa yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí kan tí ò wá yí àwọn ni pé àwa we think outside the box. Ronú báwọn ṣe ronú. A lot of things can happen between now and that time, some march election, and after election, so bá tiẹ̀ win. Tó bá plan coup, tó bá remove rẹ̀, kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? Ó sì kọ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Now, the people we are talking. The people we are talking, Sam sọ̀rọ̀ gangan wọn fi ṣe vice. Who is coming to that position? Tó bá kúrò ń bẹ̀.
Shetimani.
Now, our play to their hand. They can just play left to our play to their own hand. Mo fẹ́ àwọn tó ń pariwo bí up and down. Mo fẹ́ sọ one or two things fún wọn. Hundreds of Obi won't do anything in Nigeria today. Even though could be Farah as a president, could be Farah as a governor every state. He won't do anything. He won't change anything. The only thing I will say about this Biafra is that Nigeria ti rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn dàbẹ̀ ẹni tó ń play what ni tó ní last card táwọn tó ń wà lẹ́gbàá tó ń wojú pé bàbá yẹn máa pa last card kẹ okay hold on tó bá hold on lásán nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ ní general market after the general market báyìí wọ́n máa da 2p2 p3 fún ẹni wọ́n dẹ̀ máa check ẹ̀ up understand they know they are the last card for about Biafra wọ́n ti wà ní last point but what can they do? Just to keep them hold them for few minutes.
Do you know one of the things that one a Biafran friend of mine pointed out? He said, Maiyegun. Initially, that's something I would ordinarily think about myself, right? But because somebody had to say it to me, somehow I just felt differently. What did he say? He said, Maiyegun, for you to know that it is the hand of Esau, the voice of Jacob, and the rest of that, hand of Obasanjo, voice of Babangida and the rest of them who are trying to positioning themselves to replace Bokwari, who has displaced all of them, right? And Peter Obi could be the puppet that could do that job for them. He said, Maiyegun, take a look. It's been 3 days now, right? The Nigerian, whether na DSSO, whether na Ebubeago, 14 young men were slaughtered in a
exactly. It's not said anything.
It's not said anything about it because he has to be very careful. That's the point, right? Even though he's a Biafran himself, he's an Igbo man, right? Just like Tifnumbu, he has to be very careful the way he talk about that thing. Then what then makes them free as Nigerians then? What makes them feel like
the last election? Since last election, nothing.
Nothing.
The guy just disappeared after that election, and now he reappeared again. And people are now shouting. I think these people, they are clever, but for my own view, not enough for me. It's not. We're not supposed to be talking about election now with exactly what is going on in Nigeria now. Look at the security. Look at the
everybody seems so like they just calm, like it's just going to pass. There was a time I suggested. I said the people of the Western Nigeria, Yoruba land, who claim to be leaders, don't talk to your elders like that. Don't look at elders like that. Show some respect like that. They are killing us, kidnapping us. Ordinary security summit. All of them, nobody feel call them in Yoruba land to even discuss the security situation in Yoruba land.
I'm not the type that to my respect here that because we know mandaba.
Abi now we didn't
foolish is no mandaba. Understand? Or you know that these people, this guy is mad. After that time, so you stop respecting that type of people.
Them straight away, yes.
Simple as that. Just because you go every time, because you go back and call no these people we are talking about, this Maiyegun now.
38 ni o. Well, ele sọ pé mo tin lọ 39 báyìí o. In 2 years time, say me no ma wà ní 40. Mi ò ní lè máa sọ pé young man mo.
They are thinking about 4 years, 8 years, but we people like me, I'm thinking about more than that. I'm thinking about 100 years time, 200 years time. See our own in Timo.
Do you know that's what I'm
What is affecting us today? what is affecting us today? Our collection mistake here for like 50 years ago. Now, see amend there, see corrected. The one they are about to make now, our mama suffer. So by ya, sabani them. Our social mistake, our social mistake want to cool. Most of them want lie more, but we are the ones that suffer. That don't control one for years. I want mistake. Now we are about to make another one for our children. Now they'll be fighting the war, so they win.
Because they won't even
their own case will be like all this.
Look at all this Indomie generation. Yeah, look at all this Indomie generation, right? If you see some of them passionately arguing, defending the Tinubu, Shetima stuff that we are talking about, I'm like, oh my show. Only if they know.
In the normal society, they don't understand. In the normal society, there's nothing wrong with Muslim. I keep saying it. That's how I'm down. That's how I'm grow up.
Muslim talking.
Muslim, in church, no one. Nobody think about that. We never say about Muslim, but with the situation of things in Nigeria right now, that really matters. It really matters. Don't let anybody.
We have seen people killed because they are Igbos. We have seen people killed because of where they come from. There's been so much division in the country. Nobody, not even a stupid person, will say they don't have an idea of what's going on in Nigeria. They talk less of politicians who are career politicians who should be sensitive enough. Nobody should care about who they people. You see this one that we have witnessed jihadi in 7 years or more. Even if you don't care before, Baba, you go they worried. And it's not just Christians, so Muslims self they worried. There are Muslims who have said this is danger.
These people, they know exactly what they are doing. They can skip, they can pause for that next 8 years. One is to go. These people, it's unfinished job. They can let you, okay, you want to do 8 years, do 8 years. After that 8 years, what is coming up again? What will happen? They will finish the job. Simple as that. You share about what they change like last stage. Can't finish a local. I'll have one that to finish here, but the next time it may be 20 years time, it may be 30 years time, it may be 40 years time.
Exactly.
They will finish the job.
The last war that the Yorubas fought with the Gambaris, along clothing Ogbomoso upward like this was over 160 years ago. We are talking about 1830 something, 1840 something. You want and since then they've never been able to come down since then.
They are still saying the same thing that
they are pushing it they are pushing it through the one Nigeria-ness, which allowed them to. So, Baba, I agree with you. They played.
I don't know why people don't. I don't know why people can't see beyond these 4 years, beyond these 8 years. We are talking about the next 100 years, 200 years.
They don't care. They
don't care. They just want to be president. They just want to be senator. And most of these people that they are saying carry on, Baba, either they want to steal or they are stealing. Those are the people supporting them. The real Yoruba, Yoruba, kò ní ever lọ́wọ́ sí pé kàn ṣe election ní Yorùbá land. The only thing tó máa fight fún ni pé let's everybody just ká tẹ̀ lọ́nà. Àwa lè sọ pé okay the next 10 years okay we want to come back together, but for now for the peace to reign just let everybody go. Yeah. Let everybody go on their own separate ways. That would be the best option for me. Because in Yoruba, yes. Because before I'm Nigeria, I'm a Yoruba man. Yes. You can't take that away from me. So I won't be so. Yeah. So thank you,
my brother, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for being part of it. I'm gonna take just another call, and then we are going to call it a night. Hang on. I wish Baboja makes it back. Is one wonderful person. I actually want to hear this again. I don't know what happened the last time, but I'll take this. Hello there.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Maiyegun the general.
Yes, sir.
Brother, me too sure. I'm good, my brother. Báwo ni dé yín Leila mi kọ́ ń bẹ̀ àti
my day somehow day mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí because if I ṣe tán bí n sìn right èmi ni mo máa lọ ṣe last check pẹ̀lú Leila as you ask and that can last till before àárọ̀ yìí or 4 àárọ̀ ọ̀la yẹn in the morning ó dìgbà tó bá ṣì mí lẹ́ni so yeah it's going on well so far.
Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín lókun àtagbára àgbàkò yìí máa sọ fáwọn ṣẹ́rí nílò òyìnbó tá a wà yẹ́ kò dá kí wọn máa farúgbó ara bí wọn.
Ẹni tí mo sọ fẹ́ ẹni tó bá ti ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀ tó máa sọ pé fẹ́ lọ bí junior o ro dáadáa o for your own sake ni o ó dùn gan o tó bá ń gbé wọn dání tẹ̀ ń ya fọ́tò yẹn ó fún àyìn bàjẹ́bàjẹ́ oh look at her she's so beautiful that's so beautiful tẹ́ ń rí yẹn.
Bàbá
ọmọ kan tó go into it.
Last month ló pé 9 mo bí when I was 41.
Right.
That
was like 9 years ago. Ẹ má try again o. Ẹ kò má gbàdúrà pé wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́ bímọ kẹ́ bá wọn tọ́ ni o.
Ó máa ń mú rẹ̀ ṣeré. Á lóun fẹ́ sí pàbúrò. Pé ẹnìkan fún ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọn àti yẹ́ ẹ lọ bẹ̀ ọ́ lọ kí wọn. Wọ́n ní má wọ́rì. Àǹtí ẹ̀ is 21 láti marry wà lọ gbé.
Don't worry, once she's ready, you'll start having your own nice niece and all that. Not me.
Àwọn olórí òye wọn mo sọ fún dẹ́kun tí mo lọ school tó disturb tó question mo ní wáyé tí nàìjíríà wọn fẹ́ bímọ sí òun bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìyá òun ní kò wọ́n á bí mi mo ní àti kéde mo ní so mo age mẹ́sìn mo ní I'm 50 years old this was early March mo ní at 50 mo ní ṣé kí n ṣe máa ti bọ́gì kiri máa di diaper.
Kẹ̀sẹ̀ máa change napin kẹ̀sẹ̀ máa ṣe ànímọ̀ tí láti rántí àwọn orin tí wọ́n máa ń kọ tá máa ń kọ fún gbàtà kékeré báyìí pé kékeré jòjò ló mọ̀ bí tèmi. Ìlélẹ̀ akọ̀mọ̀ àwọn pé kí ló ń ṣọ̀gbẹ́ ni a ní kó fún wa ní mílkì ó ń gbé mi jọ kí ló ń ṣàlàyé yìí náà èmi á dẹ̀ máa wò ó bẹ́ẹ̀ pé bàtàwọn àwọn kékeré tó bá ti gbé ọmọ báyìí tó bá ṣe báyìí tó bá ṣe báyìí tọmọ yẹn bá ń ké ó máa dákẹ́ ni ọmọ eléyìí stubborn o àwọn ọmọ
ẹmu kan tó máa pè wọn àwọn ọmọ online ni wọ́n máa ń pè wọn.
àwọn ọmọ online àwọn ọmọ Y2K àwọn ọmọ 21st century àwọn ọmọ Android àwọn ọmọ Apple and all of that stuff. So
àwọn ọ̀dà ọlọ́run á fún wa lókun àtagbára wọn á fi tọ́ wọn. nígbà ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ará bíi. Baba, they always tell you that all evil men and evil women. Baba, how on earth ní state ní ìlú tó ní governor, tó ní commissioner, tó ní local government chairman, tó ní councillor, àwọn kan á dẹ̀ pa 14 people. Baba, nílé ayé ta. Maiyegun Baba make life but when I did small, Baba mi máa ń sin ẹran àti ẹdìyẹ. Tó bá di ọwọ́ nǹkan bíi around 6-7, àwọn ẹdìyẹ tó máa ń wọ̀ sórí igi ní bá ṣàdùà. Tí bọ́sùn bá ti ní kí lọ kàn wọ́n tí ò bá pé a gbọ́dọ̀ wá lálẹ́ yẹn.
Ibi tó ń káwọn ọkọ̀ àbí méjì tó kù yẹn wọlé sí.
Yes. Ṣé mo àwọn àkọ́ adìyẹ ọlá ìkàbò àwọn mi máa tẹ̀lé àpò lọ. Ẹ máa wá àwọn kiri lálẹ́ bàbá mò ń wá adìẹ látà náà.
Kò tún ní sí nọ́mbà míì ẹ wá gbé bóyá lantern àbí torchlight àtọ̀ torch báyìí.
Ní kíni àtùpà olówù.
àbí àtùpà elépo olówù.
Olówù ni olówù àbùkárẹ̀ sí àwọn máa fi sẹ̀rẹ̀ sáàmì. Káwa máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ èèyàn ẹlẹ́ran ara bíi tiẹ̀ 14 able men.
Téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí obìnrin go through kó tó lóyún kó tó bímọ.
Bàbá ṣe bọ́rọ̀ àti tọ́mọ bàbá ṣe bọ́rọ̀ àti tọ́mọ là ń sọ.
Sọ tá a ti parí tán yìí sí wọ́n wá pè pé wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ti yìnbọn fún Caleb níbì kan nínú ìlú yìí enquiry máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní igbó ìlú yìí ló máa shut down ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ àwọn àtàjẹ́ parent yẹn lásán gan àwọn olóṣèlú máa try láti avoid wa ni because everywhere tá bá lọ báyìí commotion ni as parent àwọn tó pa ọmọ wọn ẹ rí bí gbogbo ẹ ṣe dákẹ́ ńlé wọ́n tún jó property àwọn èèyàn wọ́n jó everywhere kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Bàbá àwọn nílùú yìí àwọn tí ò kàn tí ò sọmọ wọn náà pa àwọn lè máa rí bad reaction wọn jù nípa tó bá lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọmọ ilé ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọmọ tèmi náà
nìyẹn.
Ten people níjọ́ kan bàbá ẹ ká gbàgbé pa pé Boko Haram wọn lọ kidnap àwọn èèyàn níbi táwọn èèyàn ti ń ṣe nǹkan ọ̀dùnnú bàbá àwọn ẹ̀pù yìí ṣe é ráwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn òbí idiot òbí dẹ́ǹtì kìíní kan they are all fools ọ̀dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ní gbogbo wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mi reason ni pé báwo lèèyàn máa ṣe sọ fún mi pé mò ń support èèyàn kan kó lè jẹ́ president ní the same ìlú tẹ́niyẹn náà ti wá kó má tẹ̀ wá jẹ́ state ẹ̀ látijọ́ ń sọ èdè Ìgbò fún náà wọ́n wá pa odidi ọmọkùnrin mẹ́rìnlá níjọ́ kan bàbá. Bàbá mẹ́ta give another person.
So wàá ṣe máa dúró de pé nǹkan ló ṣe máa motivate ẹ̀kọ́ lọ sọ pé nǹkan tó máa sọ ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe ń láti ní sùúrù láti sọ̀rọ̀ ni pé ó láti mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ kan péré tó bá sọ ń pa kinní yẹn gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ òbí tá à ń tẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ lè wálẹ̀ wí lẹ́ǹkan náà so ló ṣe jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn tó ń support wọn mọ̀ yìí pé they are just statistics nínú shovel basket ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà so ìwọ tí o bá ṣubú lọ́nà you are just a number àwọn tó lè replace ẹ wà ńbẹ̀ you don't really matter now if you now feel like they can treat some people like that but torí pé wọ́n wá láti bẹ̀ yẹn o rò pé o special àbí they will treat you worse it's just turn by turn that's what people don't understand.
Àtọ̀ nǹkan tí ò yá àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀.
Anybody from anywhere yìí tó ń gbọ́ lé nìyẹn sìn tó bá máa dọ̀la it may be your turn and you be so surprised pé mi ò believe pé kí ni lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi láéláé ó jẹ́ believe tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ already bóyá torí kò tí ì kàn èèyàn yẹn ni.
Make I no lie for you I just manage say I must come on this program láti àná tí mo ti kọ́ wo kinní yẹn bàbá lórí Facebook bàbá no feel well. Because I just dey mad.
Ẹ̀rọ kọ àwọn èèyàn lórí títí àbẹ̀rẹ̀ fìtí mi ò lè ṣú ẹ̀ ń bè yé.
Bàbá náà àní mi feel well látànà. Sísà yín dé lálẹ́ ó ní kí ló ṣe ojú ẹ̀ nígbà kan látànà ó ṣáà lọ bíṣẹ́ lè ní off day ẹ̀ mo ní máa rè.
Ibẹ̀ làwọn kan ti wà tó ti sùn tó ti hanrun lé o. Tó ń jẹ́ kó yí láti síra wọn who killed them who didn't kill them who are they who this or that tó ti yẹ yín sìn. Kẹ́tọ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ rather than for the family to receive this support get it kìnnìkan ó yẹ yín sìn the families are going to be exploited they will start taking money from them before you know it now they may tell you that they have taken their bodies right and they need to go and pay money to claim them that's how terrible it is baba báwo ni irú ọbẹ̀ yẹn ṣe máa jẹ́ kéèyàn love a country how is it possible to love a place that treats you that way how I mean how do you build unity from that I thought you ṣe ń tanra wọn náà.
MaiyegunDiary option méjì ní Nàìjíríà ni o. The first option mo ṣe sọ fọ́rẹ́ mi kan tó pè mí láti Èkó lánàá. The first option ní kílù yẹn pé oníkálukú ló ń lọ ẹ̀. Bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ 30, 40, 50 years la fẹ́ fi nǹkan tẹ̀ dánwò.
Kátẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ̀ lọ ṣe ayé wa lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ náà.
Ẹ̀ ló ń lọ ẹ̀ náà kátẹ́ gbé ẹbí 30 years 40 years. Kóníkálukú tẹ̀ ṣe tiẹ̀ náà káwo bó ṣe fẹ́ ní. The second option ní pé tí mo mọ̀ pé èèyàn lè work. Wọ́n ti fi both Nigeria àtàwọn èèyàn tó ń gbé inú ẹ̀ ń sìn wọ́n ti fi 70% yáwó lọ́wọ́ China o.
Ẹ bá mi rán wọn létí just in case.
Yeah, it's either they collected the remaining 30% because they've used Nigeria, both Nigerian citizens and Nigeria himself, to borrow 70% from China. So the second option is if they cannot divide Nigeria now, they should collect the remaining 30% in a family and they share it within themselves and they allow everybody to go on his own. That is it. That is the two options.
So my other said that if they will have the third option, they said if to, the remaining 30%, make China no pay the money to the politicians. Okay. China should take the remaining, when the China want to pay for the remaining 30%, which includes the people, they should share the money to the citizens so everybody will find a place to go. Baba, I wish it can be like that. Because people are like, Nigeria politicians collected the 70%. Nobody's seeing it, right? Nigeria is paying back. Nigerians are paying back, but they can't see the money, right? So if China want to come and collect, collect everything, pay 30% to them. Everybody collect your own share. Find their level, like you said. Anywhere you find yourself there. You cannot say you're from Nigeria anymore because it won't exist. But that's if you even fetch one, who will break up. The people will demand for it. And then those who will make it happen, they are the same people right now. Tons of why people share break up, sir. Get. Now, to Nigeria about my queen, what to suffer when you're queen, but in Nigeria about my queen, sir. Wọ́n ṣe ń pé torí pé mi àti yín afẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà pín yẹn nìkan ló ṣe máa pín. Nàìjíríà máa pín yẹlẹyẹlẹ. Nítorí pé àwọn tí wọ́n ń wò di Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó ń pè wọ́n Nàìjíríà yìí, gbogbo effort wọn, gbogbo ìgbìyànjú wọn, bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa ta pàù ni. So táyé Nàìjíríà bá ti wá ta tán pàù, result ẹ̀ ní pé kò ní sí Nàìjíríà mọ́. Àwọn èèyàn wa tó sọ pé ó máa padà dogun, ó máa dọdẹ. Èmi ò argue pé kò ní dogun, kò ní dọdẹ. Gẹ́ẹ̀tì ni. Àwọn tó máa ṣe kì í ṣe mi àti yín o. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti wá débi tá a dé yìí ni o. Wọ́n ready láti slow down o. Wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ.
Kí anybody tó bá létí tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ kó gbọ́, there is nothing like one Nigeria láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Never was.
Àkọsẹ́ ń tọ́ra wa ni. Are you getting my point, Baba?
With you, sir.
Nothing like one Nigeria from day one. They are just trying to patch things up and one Nigeria, one Nigeria. There is nothing like one Nigeria.
I bet some people are knowing now, Baba. When you're continuing to there are many Nigerias. There is no one Nigeria. There are many Nigerias.
Why can't this be Baba?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining us. Princess Oriye to answer. Princess in power your drag in the comment in it. Another word in the comment section. The man can comment later. My okay. Because like communication me on entirely. Etiquette is like conversation and it's a different one. Okay. Well, it is well. I love everyone. They're getting busy, engaging themselves and getting to know one another. It's a good thing, so. Can you nice night? Banky family, right? Nice one, sir. Yeah. So I will take one more and I will call it a night. Hello there. I thought I would see Babaja back, but Babaja is not coming back. It's so easy now. So hello, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you?
I am well and fine, sir. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm very good. Maiyegun.
Sir.
Today is the first time I will be able to get across to you. I've been watching you forever.
Thank you, sir. And I'm glad to have you on. Because ordinarily, I would have missed this, sir. Because I was thinking that my last caller would be my last caller. Or something said I should take this just before I call it a night. So I'm glad I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Maiyegun. Thank you. I used Leila and Gwen.
Akin. Is there one better?
Akin. Ati Yawa.
Agbeke. No one bell.
Agbeke.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Eba making one. Yeah. Maiyegun, Oro Nigeria. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ti sú wa o. Ká má parọ́. So bí nǹkan ṣe wà ń sìn, we don't know the way forward. But I'm very, very sure pé everything is happening for our good. And at the end of the day, we will get what we want. But Maiyegun, the people I'm really worried about is the so-called South. What can Dakeni There's nothing coming from that side. What do you think is the real problem here?
I'll tell you, sir. I'll tell you. You see, historically, sir, yeah. Ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà ẹ máa bá mi confirm nǹkan tí bá miss out kẹ́ bá mi fi kún sa ṣe get. Ṣé rí ní ìgbà tí àwọn Hausa Fulani òkè ọya yẹn tí wọ́n ti discover bóyá nígbà tí wọ́n ti master divide and conquer technique ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe bóyá wọ́n advice wọn ni I don't know.
Divide and rule.
Ẹ ti gẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣe ní pé ṣe rú pé ìgbà tá a máa gba independence right àwa tó pè ní western region àwa tá a jẹ́ majority population yẹn ń kọ àwa ẹni wọ́n pè ní Yorùbá bọ̀ kò ń ṣe Yorùbá nìkan ló wà ní western region of the old sir ẹ mọ̀ there are other nationalities as well but tó wọ́n súnmọ́ wa a share proximity àpè gbogbo ara wa ní western region àbí Yorùbá bọ̀ kò ń ṣe Yorùbá nìkan ló wà ní western region ṣe get the same thing pẹ̀lú eastern region sir kò ń ṣe Igbo nìkan ló ní eastern region then ṣe get so ní àwọn ti Niger Delta yìí àwọn ti South South and sọ yìí wà ẹ wo èmi àti ìlàjọ ń sọ Niger Delta South South ń sìn yìí but ní 1957 1959 right Isaac I mean sorry 1950 no sorry I think it was 1957 nígbà tí Isaac Boro sọ pé òun fẹ́ declare kí ló ti ń pè independent
bẹ́ẹ̀ni independent nation of Niger Delta.
ṣé wá ní nǹkan tó ṣe láti gbà ẹni pé ṣe rí tí a bá fẹ́ hold control ìlú yìí a láti divide ẹ ni o tá bá dẹ̀ máa divide ẹ àwa la máa divide ẹ kò ń ṣàwọn èèyàn sọ pé ìlú yẹn ti wà already kind of manage tẹ́lẹ̀ náà eastern region ó níbi tó dé ó kanlẹ̀ epo yẹn ni àwọn ti Niger Delta western region ó súnmọ́ tí tó fi dé kí ló rí ibi partly ibi tó ń pè ní Delta state lẹ́nìí tó cover gbogbo ibi tá à ń pè ní
Ìwọ̀rí gbogbo eré abẹ́yẹn.
wọ́n gbà tó redesign tó redivide Nàìjíríà tí ngbà yẹn gbà tó máa redivide Nàìjíríà ngbà yẹn wọ́n wá divide according to bóyá báwọn èèyàn nationalities nǹkan kan get wọ́n divide deliberately láti rí wípé ṣé tó bá máa fi di irú ọjọ́ èní àwọn èèyàn kan máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní identify ara wọn as Niger Delta instead kọríra wọn as easterners láti eastern region Nàìjíríà ṣó yẹ yín láàárín wọn wọ́n ti divide wọn already ṣé àwọn ọmọ kan tó ṣe nígbà tí wọ́n divide eastern Nàìjíríà tó gé Niger Delta ńṣe ni wọ́n wá tó wá gé ibi tó jẹ́ core Igbos tó wá gé wọn sáàárín ṣó yẹ yín wọ́n wá try láti jẹ́ kó yí àwọn ti Niger Delta pé ẹ ń ṣara wọn o in fact láti kẹ́kẹ́ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe Igbo epo yín tẹ́ ní Niger Delta la máa pè yín South South la máa pè yín in fact a máa fún yín ní recognition jù wọ́n lọ so torí pé ẹ̀yin lépo yín sì kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin ní value jù wọ́n lọ Nàìjíríà ni o so ìyẹn láti wá jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá wò pé tẹ́ bá sọ fún wọn pé káwọn join àwọn Biafra ṣẹ́gẹ̀t ńṣẹlẹ̀ ń drag wọn padà sí benefit tó yẹ káwọn máa gbà Nàìjíríà Nàìjíríà promise wọn àti nǹkan tí ó ti ń sìn kò bá nǹkan kan dé so ibi tí wọ́n wá fọ́ lẹ́nu sísà ní wípé àwọn tára Niger Delta wọ́n ti ríra wọn pé àwọn wà mọ́ safer pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà dàmbá wọn ṣe
safer bíbó.
so kí ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti pẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ fún yín sà nígbà tí wọ́n ń jọgun Biafra lára propaganda Nàìjíríà ó lè débi pé àwọn ọmọ Biafra àwọn ọmọ ogun Biafra tí wọ́n wọ àwọn àdúgbò kan ní ibi tá a pè ní Niger Delta lẹ́nìí ìsìn nǹkan tó ṣe ń bẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ogun yẹn àwọn Nàìjíríà play lórí propaganda yẹn létà pé ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó ṣe fún yín ẹ ti rí wọ́n ń ṣara yín o ẹ bá sopọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn bọ́yìn máa pa yín nìyẹn tó bá gba Biafra gbá kan àwo kan meanwhile dẹ̀ rèé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ get sir so division yẹn ti wà ń bẹ̀ for a while ṣé tèmi àti bá wa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí pé why tí Niger Delta ṣe dákẹ́ wọ́n dákẹ́ torí pé wọ́n believe pé Nàìjíríà favour àwọn ju káwọn kì í ṣe kí ni káwọn dá dúró táwọn bá ní káwọn dá dúró get ń sìn àwọn ò lè dá dúró lábẹ́ Biafra àwọn fẹ́ dá dúró on their own ni so ṣé divide and rule wọn wá work last so ìgbẹ́ ló ṣe àwa náà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ́yìn ṣòye yín ṣẹ̀rí àwa tí a jẹ́ ti Yorùbá tá bá bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá bá wọlé lóòótọ́ lóòótọ́ sòótọ́ fúnra wa ẹ máa rí level of divide and conquer tó wà láàrin wa náà ṣe ń gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn kan máa sọ fún yín pé tí Yorùbá nation bá dúró àwọn gbá àwọn àwo ní majority àwọn ló máa dominate wa wọ́n máa control wa ni ó bẹ́tà kí Yorùbá máa wọlé pín ṣé àwọn kéèyàn náà wà táwọn náà ń bá tù láàrin ẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló fà ó divide and conquer yẹn ti pẹ́ àwọn ló wá sọ di state ẹ gbọ́ ẹni yẹn tẹ́ bá wá láti Ọ̀yọ́ state ń sìn ṣé àwọn pé Yorùbá ni èmi tí mo bá wá láti Ògùn state ń sìn èmi àti yẹn ni wá lè máa kọ́ ṣe mọ̀ wáì Ọ̀yọ́ lẹ ti wá Ògùn lèmi ti wá ṣòye yín Ọ̀ṣun lẹ́yìn ti wá Èkìtì lẹ́yìn ti wá ṣe rí pé divide and conquer tara ìyẹn làwa ń try láti bridge là ń try láti make sure yìí pé Yorùbá ò ní dé level tó máa pa máa padà máa identify ara pẹ̀lú àwọn orúkọ state tó create yẹn ṣé ká bá lè pa identification by state yẹn in fact àwa ti defeat nǹkan tó fi divide wọn ní east nìyẹn o ẹ má bínú pàròyé mi pọ̀ níbi tí mo yà lọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé divide and conquer yẹn ló fà á o tí ọmọ Niger Delta máa sọ pé òun kì í ṣe Biafra ṣe get nsìn so Nigeria ti achieve yẹn lọ́dọ̀ àwa náà Yorùbá wọ́n ti achieve to some extent.
Tó bá yá turn by turn Nigeria limited ó máa kàn wọ́n náà àwọn ti Niger Delta.
ẹ jẹ́ fún yín ní good news kan ṣe get ṣe rí gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe divide wa tó yẹn tó ti rò pé ó ti ṣe kíní ṣe wá rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ́nsìn right gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ló máa padà wá unite gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ń sọ yìí ṣe get everybody máa padà wá realize pé àṣekìtì ń ṣe in our own interest lọ́rọ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí àṣe ìṣe wọ́n ṣe yín everybody ṣe ní mistake wọn yẹn ó máa padà unite àwọn èèyàn ṣe wá rí unity táwọn èèyàn máa wá unite yẹn wọ́n máa wá unite láti wá ọ̀pìn sí wẹ́wẹ́ ni we are almost there sir Ọlọ́run they will push us there àwọn ọlọ́mọ àti wá débẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ́mọ bá Nàìjíríà jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé Yorùbá nation lè máa rí ṣíṣe èrò tó máa join nìyí kì í ṣe torí pé bóyá pé ẹ mọ̀ ṣe Nàìjíríà máa force wọn agree pé wọ́n láti gba Yorùbá nation so last sir law of diminishing return nǹkan tó lọ sókè ó ń padà ń bọ̀ ńlẹ̀ o Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n force wa pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa tó ń gbà láti jọjọ́ yẹn lálátòròkè ni o àwọn náà ni wọ́n máa já wálẹ̀ it's just a matter of time sir.
It's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time.
Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà wa o. Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà wa.
Thank you so much. Kenny, nice night.
Thank you so much.
Baba Oja finally found his way in. Hopefully, sir. Network, he had that there. Katolosun. Baba Oja. Hello, sir.
Thank you so much.
Maiyegun.
Mo fi style yẹn tẹ̀sẹ̀ dúró dé o. Ó dùn mí pé kọ́ yín yẹn kan wà láàyè kan ni o. Ó yẹ kí n ti end the program yìí, but I'm glad that I make it lálẹ́ yìí padà sá. So,
God bless you, sir. God bless you. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ pọ̀. Mo kò ní try láti máa expect a pause kìíní. Mo ti ń try láti máa pè wọlé láti earlier on, but adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo láǹfààní again. Problem ta ní òpó. Ogun àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí n parọ́ àrò tó bá gbọ́n Dr. Obadi Amalafia bàbá tó kù yẹn bàbá rere yẹn ó ti fún wa ní intelligence ó ti fún wa ní timeline wọn kò sí atamátàsé tó bá ti rí ká bá lè follow information tó fún wa káwa náà wá ṣe plan wa ká máa advice àwọn èèyàn wa lórí ẹ̀ ṣé ti rí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ bá Fúlàní jà Fúlàní ọgbọ́ngàn ọgọ́ they are royal blood they've been in existence since 1668 from the Maghreb ọba àwọn Arab wa ni wọ́n á fẹ́ princess tó jẹ́ dúdú bàtọ́ tó bímọ tí bàbá yẹn kú àwọn ní ìkẹta wọn but àwọn Arab wọn ò fẹ́ wọn ọ́ dà wọ́n nù so ọgbọ́n tó máa ń dá ni pé wọ́n máa ṣe bí dẹran tó bá yẹ wọ́n máa tún ṣe bí jagunjagun wọ́n ṣe máa ń jà wọn yẹn only two tribes Fulbe Lade àwọn yẹn township àwọn ní advanced cavalry wọn àwọn yẹn ló máa settle sí town àwọn ẹrúkú wọn àwọn yẹn ní àwọn tó máa ń dẹran yẹn wọ́n máa pè wọ́n Yorùbá dẹ̀ máa sọ pé olè kì í jàgbà lójú fè olè ara ilé máa wà bẹ̀ àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ wá yẹn wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ wá kọ́ tọjà wọ́n máa fi settle wọ́n ń ṣàlámì ni máa di ṣàlámì ọkọ̀ àwọn ẹrúkú wọn wà. The only thing they've been wanting
from time immemorial has been grazing land, and they will continue looking for that grazing land. I heard this talking about the Osogbo confrontation. That was not the first confrontation. Yoruba history wa kojo dada. Ọtí pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń lé wa kúrò. Lápapọ̀ ní Cairo lẹ́nìí, Maghreb, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, and Libya. Only wa sísàlẹ̀. Àti wá lọ ẹ máa gbọ́ Ọ̀yọ́ kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ máa gbọ́ Ọ̀yọ́ kan Túngà. Tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ bá lọ kọ́ Ifẹ̀ àtàwákà Ẹ̀yọ̀ Ifẹ̀. Ifẹ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí Ifẹ̀ ó wà níbi tó wà, but kingdom yẹn ó reach as far as the edge of the Corsicans, the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean wà àwọn Corsicans ẹ bá rí wọn. Ibẹ̀ lásàlẹ̀ tàfi ọlùwàdé Sudan alẹ́ àkúrò Sudan ọlùwàdé Egypt a ní same burial name and cultural distinct with Egypt as well. So tó ṣe lé wa débẹ̀ àwa dúró dé Mars ni àwa fi odò ọya yẹn àwa fi ṣe border later ni wọ́n ṣe cross wa. But problem system wọn it is very proven. It is very proven. That system is very proven. Ọmọ àgbéyàn wa àwọn friendly ọmọ wa wọ́n wá àwọn tó máa gbà bọ́dé. Fẹ́ láti sọ eléníyàn ó sọ ọmọ máa pass rice under bread biscuit under kini pass. Meanwhile agenda wọn ó ń ṣe lọ but àwa ti wá á ti sùn lọ. So wọ́n ti wọlé sí wa lára gan. So nísìnyí tó bá dẹ̀ léèyàn tó bá léèyàn kò gidi bó ló máa lọ ṣá máa wọnú ọ̀sà ni àbábá wọnú òkun lọ ni. So ọmọ Yorùbá ni gbogbo wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń kà mí lára pé tá bá lè máa fi kíní Dr. Malafia yẹn timetable tó timeline yẹn a lè má lè ṣe púpọ̀ àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni wa Ọlọ́run kẹ̀dẹ̀ ló máa gbèjà wa ọ̀tà àánú ká gbèjà ara wa. Program yẹn aláti máa pariwo ẹ̀ ká máa polongo ẹ̀. God used the foolishness of this world to confound the wise. Àwọn wò pa àwọn ti gbọ́n àwọn ti wo gbogbo ibi tó máa wọ̀ lára wa ọ̀kọ́lọ̀ máa bá wa dẹ̀sẹ̀ wọn rú ó gbẹ̀sẹ̀ tó ti plan sílẹ̀. Ogun bọ̀ kò ní pé bí a tàbí tù.
Ẹ mọ̀ kan bàbá ẹ mọ̀ kan ṣẹ̀dí àwọn èèyàn wa tó rò kó bẹ́yà pé a ní káwọn èèyàn wa ló máa gbáradì a ní láti ṣe gbàṣàwọ̀ yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ tí mo rí ni àwọn èèyàn wa gan àwọn èèyàn wa gbáradì àwọn èèyàn wa rẹ́dì àwọn èèyàn wa gan tiẹ̀ ń fèsì wọn bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ gẹ́tì ń sìn. Ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ wọn sọ ní pé wọ́n deliberately disarm wọn. Mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa rántí kinní yẹn. Ní pé Nàìjíríà deliberately wọ́n disarm wà ní south. Ó yẹ yín sìn pé káwọn èèyàn wá submit bọ̀ wọn káwọn èèyàn wá ṣe gbàṣàwò. Impact kinní yẹn ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí penetration wọn ó ti yẹ yín sìn tó ṣe wà a little bit visible ní gbogbo ìgbà tó ń dà wá láàmú yìí sìn ẹ get àwọn èèyàn wá fẹ́ fèsì wọn àwọn èèyàn wá lè fèsì wọn but tí wọn ò bá ní right resources láti fèsì wọn. So tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní pé ká àwọn èèyàn wá ẹ get sí ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yìí pé kì í ṣe ti àìsí èèyàn ó ti yẹn sì gèdè ń ṣe ọ̀wọ́n iyọ̀ àbí àìrówó rà wọ́n deliberately disarm wa so tá a bá fẹ́ focus anything wa ká jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yìí pé resources tá à ń sọ yìí oyè yìí tó bá dé ọwọ́ the right people kọ́sógún ti dé already kí la tún fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n jí wa gbé wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn wa.
bàbá kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tù kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀pá là ń sọ yìí o.
Exactly now.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí. Ó dábẹ́. Ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ ló máa ń borí òkùnkùn. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ máa ń borí òkùnkùn. Ìta wa ń ṣe lé ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ṣé tí ojúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ó máa ń là kedere ni. Gbogbo ibi táwọn èèyàn wá wà gbogbo ibi tá à ń sọ yìí tó ń gbọ́ ó máa sọ wọ́n jí ni wọ́n kọ́ àwọn Christian pè ní revival ó máa revive wọn ni tí ẹ lè gbé gbogbo ẹtù gbogbo fáwọn èèyàn wọ́n bá mọ ibi tó máa yìn sí ó máa di wàhálà. Ṣẹ́tìrì bàbá Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe kínní kan ìgbà tó dé orí oyè but àwọn wò àmọ́ iye ìgbà tó dé ó kó gbogbo ammunition gbogbo ohun ìjà kan fa agbára tó ń kó sójú kan ó pin káàkiri ó pin ó wà sẹ́ńtà ní pé ìwọ kan ò lè dá nìkan ṣe pé kinní kan ìwọ kan ò lè dá nìkan ṣe kinní kan ọgbà tí Jonathan débẹ̀ ó sún àsùnpara ó reverse gbogbo kinní yẹn ọkọ̀ gbogbo kinní yẹn padà.
wọ́n fọ́ sáà di president gbogbo kinní yẹn wọ́n mú fẹ́ padà sí north ni everything
wọ́n wá mú padà síbẹ̀.
gbogbo amọ́rì tó wà ní south
pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìta rà
jẹ̀kú ẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́ máa bá ń bẹ̀ bóyá ṣàkàbùlà igbá àwo kan tó ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́.
but kinní kan wà nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fọ́ ojú èjì lọ wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ ra ṣe èrò ìṣúná pé kán kó nǹkan wọlé kán kó ibo ló máa ti kó wọlé ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló máa ti kó wọlé. So ìyẹn táwọn tí wa tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn nísìn ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ kínní yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ but wọ́n tuntun sùn lórí ẹ̀ ṣẹ́tìrì gbogbo port wa system wa. kí nàìjíríà láti ní àyáwó rà àṣẹ ní títí wá ni tí Yorùbá ò ṣe lè jẹ FCT capital minister fún ní Àbújá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni port wa ṣe jẹ́ kó rí fún wa àwa la ní port wa àwọn alámì wa àwọn bọ́dà wa.
sọ wípé ẹ wo àwọn Yorùbá governors ó ti yé yín àwọn ni governor tó ní border these are the people tó jẹ́ pé selection bá ti ń bọ̀ báyìí èmi ni gbogbo ìbọn AK-47 ìgbà àwo tó ń pín fáwọn àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì wọn tó fi ń jà nígbà election border yìí náà ló ń gbà so báwo ló ṣe wá lójúlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣe wá yìí tó wá jẹ́ pé ojoojúmọ́ lọ́lọ́ ń kọ newspaper lọ́lọ́ ń ṣe press release ẹ̀wé ní Nigeria should let us arm Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn Nigeria should let us provide ammunition for Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ṣé wọ́n yẹ kó máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún ṣá.
ó ṣe rìn wọ̀n ni tẹ́tìrì ó máa ń ṣe ọmọ olókùú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀ ní sí pẹ̀lú ìyá ẹ̀ àwọn ìyẹn ọmọ tó ń ṣe ṣèbí ìgbà kan Ìgbèkúlé Amósùn ó ní almost 1,000 AK-47 brand new. Over
1,004 AK-47 ni pẹ̀lú 30 million round of ammunition ẹ̀sà 30 million bullets ló pé o.
mo mọ ṣòkòdẹ́ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló kólẹ̀.
tó declare fún wọn ló declare.
so àwa la máa wá ṣàṣe máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ṣọlágbẹrù ọkàn wà láàrin wa tó máa gbà bọ̀dì àwọn èèyàn kan bí tàtìbà wọ́n máa wà láàrin wa tó ń gbà bọ̀dì. tẹ́ bá gbọ́ sórí Yorùbá dáadáa ẹ máa mọ̀ tí mò ń sọ wọ́n sì wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn yìí la máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn ìṣẹ́dá kan gbà ní kò ṣàgídí tó bá lè gbà wọ́n sì gbà fún wọn kọ́ fi òrùlé wọn kúrò lù ó ní kan tó fi lé wọn kúrò lù á ṣe títí wa bọ́s a lè dúró ká lajú lẹ̀ níbo la tún fẹ́ lọ.
wọ́n tẹ́mi ṣe ń sọ yìí pé ṣe rí lórí MaiyegunsDiary Politico bí ọ̀tá bá ní chance yẹn mo bí nípa máa ní ṣé you get me now àti dé stage tó jẹ́ pé mi ò láì kí n máa wá síbi kí n wá máa sọ pé a máa ṣe gbá a máa ṣà ó ti yẹ yín sìn mo fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ó ti yẹ sí pé a ti ń ṣe mọ orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá for example sìn yà let's say àwọn èèyàn wa ní Kogi ní Okun àti gbogbo àwọn ọbẹ̀ ní Kogi yá lẹ́sìn ìwé àránṣẹ́ sí wọn àwọn èèyàn wá rí wọn tó rí ṣe ti rí àwọn security àwọn vigilante gbàgbà níbi bàbá ọmọ àwọn ẹ̀gàn wọn fẹ́ wà òkè gan equipped gan ju Nigeria police lọ wọn náà ò lọ ṣe kíní yẹn fún àwọn tí Yorùbá organization tó wà more concerned about this security issue ni kò ń ṣe Kogi nìkan they've done the same thing in Ogun. They've done the same year. Èmi prefer pé ìyẹn dan pé kí n máa sọ pé ó ti yẹ yín sìn. So ló fà tí mi ò ṣe kí n so much. Ṣé you get me sir?
Òun kò ṣe gba aṣọ kọ́là ń sá lóòrùn. Àní sá lóòrùn. Many things tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. But main thing ni pé ṣẹ́tìrì tẹ́mọ̀ ìyá méjì bá ń bára wọn jà tọ́ba kan bá ń bára wọn jà. Wọ́n ṣe ká jà bí ká kú. A máa ń jà bí ká kú pé ká bà kan jẹ́ pátápátá. Nǹkan tó kó wa sí gbogbo ẹrù wàhálà ẹrù yìí nìyẹn.
Ṣèyàn máa fọ́pọ́ lọ́jà ni ẹ̀sà ẹ̀mọ̀kan tí wọ́n sọ fún mi nígbà tí mo wà ní kékeré. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà náà ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa fáì mo yẹ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké bíi tèmi báyìí náà pé ṣe rí nílé ayé yìí.
Ọmọdé lèmi náà.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà rèé ní panel bíi rà ẹjọ́ la máa ń kọ́ ká tó kọ́ ìjà bàbá kò yé àwọn tí fi bí wọ́n ṣe tó hàn wá ibi tó dẹ̀ dé yìí dẹ̀rẹ̀ ó bẹ́tà káwa fúnra wa kọ ẹjọ́ dáadáa so that nígbà tó bá máa bá wọn.
ọgbọ̀ngàn àwọn màá ní pé kọ́ dẹ̀ ni wọn ọgbọ̀ngàn
àwọn ni wọ́n pè ní
wọ́n ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
long game ṣẹ́mọ̀ṣá wọ́n lè di 200 years tó bá ní nǹkan tó máa take on.
ṣe pé tó ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó bá di kàràǹgídá ọ̀hún ní kojú wa ọmọ àwa bá a gbé ká ṣe ẹ̀nà ni kábútó abalẹ̀ máa ṣọ̀rọ̀ ajé ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa ní east mi ò mọ nǹkan tọ́ra nígbà wọn fẹ́ rí ìgbẹ́ wọn látọ̀ fẹ́ rí ìgbẹ́ ní wọn látọ̀ rárá
kí ló dé tàjọ ń tọ́ ẹjẹ́ àwa united nígbà tẹ́ mọ̀ pé a lè unite tí Yorùbá bá lóun unite pẹ̀lú Haúsá ó ti yẹn ń sìn Fúlàní ọkọ̀ òní Ìgbò ọ̀ní jókòó ti Fúlàní kí ló ti ń pè Fúlàní kẹ́lẹ́ lóun lè òun ní jókòó ti Ìdómà lẹ́nu òun ní jókòó ti Ìjọ́ ṣe wọn dá so ẹ ṣe já sóòótọ́ fúnra wa right kó ní kálukú lọ di nation ẹ̀ mú for God's sake ẹ understand baba.
nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ until you turn to Israel oníkálukú àdánmù yẹ ẹ̀gbẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n wàhálà tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé deforestation ègún tọ́lọ̀ ń gbé fún wọn nìyẹn wọ́n máa ń graze ni wọ́n lè gbìn so wọ́n dàbí àfòmọ́ ni àfòmọ́ ò lè gbò ó máa ń ta mọ́gi ni àfòmọ́ ni wọ́n so cost yẹn ó wà lórí wọn ibi tó bá dé báyìí wọ́n máa sọ́dà woro ni ó máa di desert ni so àwa là nígbà because ọ̀hún ọmọ tó ṣe máa ṣèbí Israel yẹn 1960s tàbí 40s wọ́n bọ́ desert yẹn tó ti dìlú wọ́n ti ṣe dáadáa àwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn wọn ò lè ṣe so ègún tọ́lọ́ fi sí orí wọn nìyẹn so àwa la wá sábà sí ẹnu tó bá fẹ́ bẹ́ṣù jẹun mi ò mọ̀ wáyé tó bá bẹ́ṣù jẹun but ó láti ní ṣíbí gúgù.
àwọn tó dẹ̀ láwọn ṣojú wa
kí ni yẹn ń tẹ̀lé wọn tó bá dọ̀la tó bá God forbid kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbá Ọlọ́run pé kọ́ ní pé wọ́n fún ọ níbì kan pa ọ̀rọ̀ ní ibẹ̀ tó green a fún ọ ní 10-20 years ó máa di desert.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ṣé kí n má pàrọ̀ fún yín nígbà míì mo máa ń kó deadly pray kí wọ́n dá bèbí yẹn pass ṣe mọ wáyé èmi àti yín mọ̀ náà wípé tí wọ́n bá gbé idea ẹ̀ dé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò ní work anywhere ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. ṣe get tẹ bá fẹ́ trigger war ní Nàìjíríà tẹ bá fẹ́ trigger war ṣe rí idea waterway bill yẹn bó ṣe yẹn tẹ bá fẹ́ trigger war ní Nàìjíríà sharp ẹ jẹ́ kó pass waterway bill yẹn kó wá try láti wá execute ẹ̀ especially ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n máa gba 10 miles from every water bank yẹn ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà ṣe bọ́ lámì wọn everything gbogbo ìtajọ́ ń sọ ìyá kan sọ náà ni o tírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tọ́nà fẹ́ bí implement ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo wa tá ti mọ̀ wá tá ti wà àwíyẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ sọ fún mi bí peace yẹn ṣe fẹ́ last so lọ́nà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan máa ń gbàdúrà pé kò tí ì ṣe kí gbogbo ẹ̀ tètè blow up
bàbá mi àwọn tá à ń bá fààyè ní implement ẹ̀ lọ́la wọn ní implement ẹ̀ 10 years wọn lè ní sùúrù 20 ọdún wọn lè ní sùúrù 200 years igba ọdún tó máa fi implement ẹ̀ nǹkan tó máa ṣe ni pé àwọn Indomie generation yìí tàn tẹ̀ mọ́ títí jáde látara west wọ́n pé the last visit tí Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe 87 láti lọ install ogi àmì Olú of Ìwéré òun ló fi ṣe last tó fi kú.
tó jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà tó sọ fún wọn tó tẹ Nàìjíríà tí àwọn ẹni yìí create fún wọn wọ́n mọ̀ they have no idea exactly ibi tó ti ń bọ̀ so táwọn ló máa jà tó bá di time yẹn they won't be able to.
Hello ọmọ jẹ trap ẹ sílẹ̀ ọmọ jẹ generation tó máa ṣe ọmọ máa train ẹ ọmọ máa train wọn ọmọ máa kọ́ wọn láàárọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ gbà pẹ̀lú. ẹ̀ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ tó máa ṣe bàbá mi.
Aboja, thank you so much. Thank you, Kwete. Make a padalale you what Baba completely do it about hard money. Yeah. Thank you so much.
It is well. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I'll catch up later. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much as well.
You too, sir.
Yes, sir. So that's where we're going to draw the curtains. Like the network started acting up as well. So thank you for your time, every one of us who turned in tonight. I so much appreciate your time, but my time is so hot right now, and I'm going to see you some other time. Okay. You can still share the broadcast. If you're just joining us, share it, like it, subscribe. And join us some other time. Until then, or if you are just joining, by the way, you can watch this from the start again. And I'm going to see you some other time. So good night from here.
Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́ Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Gómìnà gbówó jẹ Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o Maiyegun máa bí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmùsì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o. ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran.